How are we going? How are we doing? Anyway, I was thinking about horses.
God damn it.
That's too busy talking. Hello, everyone. How are we doing? We got obligatory hydrate.
Sorry.
Obligatory hydrate. I gotta adjust some cameras again. Now, how are we doing, everyone? How are we holding up?
Yeah.
Yo.
Let's go.
Holding
Do we
fast.
have any announcements besides the fact that Jess is gay?
I'm back.
Asian gay.
Sparky is back, guys. Sparky is
gay.
back. Sparky's also
He is
gay.
also gay.
Sparky big
That's
gay.
true. Big gay.
Mad
All the
Spark.
gays you can get.
So much gay.
Hella. I know that we had originally said we weren't going to play tonight. Surprise, surprise! I changed my mind. And the group was willing.
Good.
So that's pretty much how that went down. I decided, you know what? Actually, I need this. So here we are. And thank you guys for hopping in. And some people were surprised. Yeah, there was a very dark moment for the announcement of a Blood Eagle. Poor Thavik.
Poor me.
Probably fine.
Poor Sparky.
I'm
Poor
fine.
Thavik.
Clearly,
Thavik
Sparky's
didn't
here,
get
so
Blood
Thavic's not
Eagled.
bad.
Yeah, Thavik didn't
Yeah,
get
just
Blood Eagled. I
Sparky
don't know
did.
what you guys thought.
Just
I did
Sparky,
that.
yeah.
Just Sparky.
No. But
I actually have
no.
a different character DM.
in our little one shot, Sparky and I's one shot to bring Thavik back into play. There was in fact a Blood Eagle. So they might be stumbling onto some pretty dark stuff, which I'm very excited about. So if you guys are ready, we can just go ahead and hop in if you want. So where we left off last time, our friends here, our group, because they don't have a name yet, had gone searching for Daniel, and in the process ended up in the Undercity, to where Sal said, "Wait a minute, I remember where we're going." They found their way to the bar, the Downspout, and where they met Tyla, the barkeep, who was oddly suspicious and being very, I guess facetious is a good way to put it, where the last thing she told them, if I remember, I just told you guys and I had the note up and I scrolled away from my notes. Last thing she told you guys was to stop. If you're about to ask about the eye, stop or start watching the mirrors. They'll see you long before you see them. And with that, Thavik,
Yes.
you followed what you were told by the acolyte, the last acolyte, of where to go to find your answers. You wander your way through the streets and find the path that was told to you, the first alleyway. For you, it's straight ahead. It's not on the right, as the rest of the group had been told, but you find your way to the door, and you see this door, this just metal door with a lot of dirt and grime. Do you remember how to get in?
Oh God, you did
Did
that
you write
after
that
I had
down?
2 pina coladas?
Did you write that down? You wrote down everything else.
Oh no, I didn't. Sparky did not. Well, maybe, but I don't think I should find that right now.
You can roll me a
It's
history
the
check if you'd like. See if you remember.
Okay. Because I was like, I didn't have my notebook when we did
Oh, I thought
that.
you did. Okay.
No, I didn't because I moved. Remember?
Oh, right. Yeah, you weren't home. I forgot.
Yeah, I wasn't home. Let me roll a history check for you.
Oh, Sparky, you have a D6 as well.
Yay! Y'all are nice to me. Do I have to roll that before?
If you need it.
Okay, it's if you need it.
If you feel it's low enough, you'll need to roll it. Treat it like a bardic inspiration.
I will need that. All
right, go ahead and roll that then. Are you pulling a code right now?
What?
Digital dice?
Yeah.
Dang.
My dice have been Thavik's dice have been repeatedly doing just 17s every time.
Oh,
and
fair
so
enough.
I'm gonna
Oh,
go
you did
get
roll
different dice.
like a
Mhm.
lot. That's right.
Mhm.
Okay, fair enough.
So I don't want to be unfair.
All right.
Okay.
Gotta boil
10
him.
total.
10 total.
Yeah.
You remember something about a pattern. You remember 2 and 3, 3 and 2. You're not exactly sure, but you know it involves 2 and 3. You don't know exactly the pattern. Whether it's 2 first and then 3, 3 first and then 2. But you do remember it has something to do with those.
Cool.
You know you have to knock.
3 times then 2 is what Sparky
You did 3 then 2.
Yeah.
You get 2 knocks back, and the rest of the party, you hear the orc that had answered the door bang on the door twice after you hear the knocking in the wrong order.
Nothing happens to the door.
It just gets knocked back. You just hear 2 knocks
Okay.
back.
And I just try the other way.
The slit opens up in front of the door, and he eyeballs you. You see him turn his head. Roll me a quick perception check as he looks back.
That's a 21, baby.
You see, are you Thavik right now, or are you Sparky?
I'm Sparky.
You Sparky, you see Auraria. You're able to spot
Oh.
Auraria right away. As this orc looks back and then looks at you squinting. Oh shit.
Hi.
You with them?
Yeah.
I'm just imagining Thavik just, hi.
Thavik, you're like this. You're like this.
Hi, my sister's
You have to like
in
lean
there.
down into this door. Yeah.
Can I come in?
It closes. The slit closes. You hear a couple tumblers before the door comes open, and the orc grabs your shirt and pulls you in, and slams the door behind you. And as he does it, he's like, "Shit, okay." Closes the door. The rest of you hear this go down, and I'm assuming you look, right?
Yeah.
Or no? Yeah. So you see Thavik's back.
Watch the whole thing.
So,
Yeah.
brother, scale of 1 to 10, how much trouble did you get in?
I am currently not your brother, but I can go get him if you want.
You say that?
Yeah, like I can ask if he wants to come out.
No.
Anyone have a passive perception of 14 or higher?
Yup.
I don't.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Okay.
Okay.
I love it.
Um,
Nope.
You all notice that a lot of the patrons here that have been sitting in the corners talking amongst themselves are staring at Thavik.
Oh shit.
It is unearthly quiet right now. You could hear a pin drop.
He's mentally ill, and I walk over and grab him.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Cool.
Can I do a performance check to like make
You
it
can
easier?
you could give him assistance. Yeah.
Yeah.
So advantage?
Yeah. You can give him an advantage.
Be like, that's my drag persona.
I don't know if I'm gonna do better than this, but let's see if we can crit. No. So that's a 19 plus 3 for a 22.
The patrons seem to. Hyla, however,
No.
is smiling at you. You, Thavik, you see this Shadar-kai behind the bar. If you go into the Dummies and Dice Rolls channel on Discord, you can see the picture for her.
I still don't trust this woman.
She's got this how can I put it? This kind of smile that very knowing smile as she's
She's
watching
very
you.
knowing that I'm a very
Thank
high
you,
level
Oro.
character.
Well, I rolled a 19, so you were
Oh.
screwed. Like, it didn't matter. Like it would have. Yeah.
What, you're saying my plus 3 wasn't good enough?
it was
We both
Not-
rolled 19, but my plus 3 wasn't good enough to beat it.
not her plus 6. So anyway, she's special.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. She goes. Your brother,
Do you want some?
right?
My unfortunate twin.
Very apparent. Mm-hmm. Come have a seat, both of you, all of you.
I'm gonna try to bring Thavik out because Auraria at this moment does not trust Sparky.
Mhm.
Yes, my scrawny brother.
Just in the
Sparky,
head. You
Sparky,
want to come out?
Sparky.
Yeah.
Roll me a wisdom save
Wisdom
Jasher.
save.
Roll me a persuasion.
14.
14.
Meets beats.
Wait,
Thavik,
who is
So who
beating
beats?
who?
Thavik's not coming out. He's not
Oh,
taking the
shit.
bait.
Okay.
You hear?
Can I
you
roll?
hear him?
Can I roll
you hear him,
investigation or
Sparky.
insight to see?
Hold on, Sparky. You
Okay.
just hear this like chuckling in your head, and you get this feeling of like, that's not gonna work on me. Like you feel like you're like, why? What makes you think I'm gonna take that bait? And you're like, that's not my thought. That's weird.
In my head, just like in my head, I'm talking to Thavik, like, that's right, because this is a social situation. This is my job, right?
You just
So
you feel confirmation with that.
Okay, that's what
Yeah.
that's what I fucking thought. I don't know what you're doing out here.
What were you trying to roll
This
insight
is-
for?
Just to see if I recognize. Do I need
Go
to
for
roll
it.
for it? Yeah.
Sure. If you
All
want,
right.
yeah, go for it.
My passive is 19.
You wanted to roll for it.
All right, it's a dirty 20.
Yeah, no, you can tell that it's the way the face is carried, right? Like the RBF is not as extreme.
Yeah.
It's a much softer looking face, and you can tell like that's not my brother's look.
I'm gonna try to look into Thavik's eyes to Thavik and just go. Just
Sparky,
no.
Sparky,
Yeah.
you just feel this urge to laugh. You just want to laugh. Yeah. Your brother might be mentally ill. Do you all want to have a seat? We can talk.
I need meds.
I have the liquid variety.
Like, you got some of that orange stuff that they served me at that other bar. What was that called? I don't remember what the drink was. It was like some really cool orange drink.
No, we have, and she turns around, and you just see a lot of brown bottles, green bottles. The good stuff. And she looks over at Ricker with the frosted, straight up fucking whiskey. Does this look like a place that would have colorful drinks? You can also have tea if you'd like.
It's got a lot of colorful people.
You sure you don't want Thavik out? No, I'm kidding.
I'm just being me. What are you talking about?
She says you might want to. She looks over at the old man that was sitting at the bar between you all. I don't know if you remember that. And she just gives him a look as he looks up, and you see her eyes seem like they're cutting daggers. Like it's she looks at him very viciously, and he gets up and goes over to a different table away from the bar, opening up another seat for you all. We should have a chat. Quietly. Are you going to sit or no?
My ass has been sat.
Okay. Sparky, you got a D8.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Put it in chat for you. So, where have you come from? You look, well, a bloody mess, literally. As you all look at Thavik now, you do realize he's splattered in blood. He's covered in blood,
That's
all
normal.
over his clothes.
I was gonna say, this is the Undercity. Don't you like see that frequently?
Not in this bar.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I, had needed to take a bath.
not have prestidigitation.
Oh, that's all right. You're probably having fun. So what are you seeking? What were you doing? Did you run into any friends?
Find friends. Is this friends like the did you find friends? Like, yeah, you fought some bitches? Or is this you found friends like friends people I actually care about in life?
Something inside you resisting. Isn't it? You feel your heart start to beat a little bit quicker. Sparky.
Ooh, I did have milk earlier today. Maybe that's it. I am the lactose intolerant.
Roll me a persuasion check. Or deception.
Oh, which one's higher?
Whichever you choose.
Deception or persuasion?
Yeah.
They're both +4. All right, I'll do.
Yeah, you have charisma. You're a paladin. Give me this. Let's see what you get.
I have 15.
You got a 15?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I rolled a
Aurelia's
nat
just-
1, buddy. So
Aurelia's sitting here like, I wish
Oh my
my brother
God.
was here, my quiet brother.
did you roll your D8 or no? I just
No,
need to
I
make sure. Okay, I just need to make sure so I didn't take it away. She just looks at you. Okay, so no milk in your tea. Would you like tea or do you want something else? She looks at Gunny. Drink up. Looks
She
back
just
at you.
very slowly. Just,
Insight check.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead
right.
and roll me an insight. What are you trying to insight? What are you trying to understand before you roll that?
If there is something in that tea, because that was very just like,
You would have to do a medicine check on the tea to know if there's something in that tea.
okay, see if she. I'm trying to vibe. That was a very, very sudden.
Okay, yeah, roll me.
Shift.
You trying to see her intentions about
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Okay, go
Like,
for it.
why are you saying
Mhm.
12 plus 9?
20, it's 21.
21.
Yeah, you get the feeling that she just wants her to drink the tea.
Why'd I have to make a character with paranoia and anxiety?
Yeah,
Actually,
I know, Josh.
no,
I'm
I
just
didn't. I didn't. I
No,
didn't.
you
Thavik
were
did.
paranoid.
Thavik did with the whole situation with his ex-wife.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Didn't used
Yeah,
to be
I-
paranoid.
I forgot I gaslit you so bad.
Did.
Seems the tall friend here found the deeper path. Kind of a shame you weren't swallowed whole, though. She looks you up and down.
Did you want me to get eaten?
No. Just would have been interesting.
I'd be dead.
What were you doing?
Why do you need to know?
You were in my bar.
When
I know everything about everyone in my bar.
Ooh. Is she trying to intimidate me right now? Is this like intimidation versus intimidation? What is
She's not rolling anything.
Damn it, I'm Sparky. I'm
Just
scared of
this
powerful
face. This face. This face.
Ugh.
women.
I don't like this lady.
Ugh.
I mean, I will do not a lie, but not the whole truth. I was
Okay.
hunting down the person that stabbed my sister. Or tried to stab?
roll me a persuasion.
I can do persuasion. Yeah, baby, that's 22.
That beats. Okay. Did you find him?
I did. He's dead now.
Did you kill him?
No, I was late.
Ah. She gives you a no.
I'm
Like
so
is she?
disappointed.
She's still looking. Yeah,
No,
she's
it's
still looking
Thavik.
at you.
That was Thavik slipping through.
Right.
Yeah. She looks at you, and yeah. Okay. She gives you a little wink and says, "You followed a ghost, or maybe it followed you. Either way,
Gunny
ghost?
just gets real awkward all of a sudden, just like,
Either way, you're lucky to be breathing."
I agree. I like breathing. I'd like to keep it that way.
Speaking of, can I kind of look Thavik up and down? Because, like, I'm now thinking about that. Like, I want to do, like, a medicine check, see how they're doing. Like, do
Yeah,
they
roll me a
need
medicine check.
healing right now?
Probably. No, wait. Did I only lose that much? I thought I lost.
Well, you use lay on
plus
hands.
9.
Right. healed
I
yourself.
used lay of hands. I healed
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah, you
Plus
healed
9,
yourself.
16.
You can tell that this isn't all someone else's blood. Thavik took some hits. You can't. It's odd though. It doesn't look like any kind of like slashes, like from a sword or a dagger or anything, but there are wounds. like maybe burns. You can't quite tell. They don't look like he was.
Is Thavik
Slashed.
sitting next to me? Because I know I'm next to Gunny.
I don't know. You tell me.
Didn't we get up and go to the bar where the lady
We're
was?
all.
Yeah,
at
you're
the
all
bar.
at the bar. They were already at the
okay.
bar.
My-
Yeah, Raria came over to you at the door. So yeah, you are all at the bar. I will say with the 16, you do notice that there is some blood that has dried at this point, but at like the entrance of Thavik's ears. So you can tell, yeah, Thavik's wounded. He seems okay, but he's definitely been hurt.
Because he's being dumb. I'm not gonna heal him.
Okay.
How's his clothes looking? Did he get them broken or anything? Because I'm just gonna cast mending, if anything.
No.
All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna help him.
No, Thavik took a whole lot of psychic damage that fight.
I did. Surprising no one. My brain's not okay.
This whole interaction makes more sense.
so who was this? Do you happen to know who this individual was that tried to stab your fair sister here?
Shit, did I know that? I don't remember if I knew who it was.
You,
or if I was
you,
just trying to...
you were told the name when the whole fight went down. This was
Can
It was Silas Nightbloom. It hasn't even been a day. It's the same day this happened.
Okay, because I was gonna do... I'm not great at, like... Can I do a check to see if I remember the name?
I'm telling you the name. It's only been a day. It hasn't even been a whole day. Like it's the same
fair.
day. So you would remember.
No.
So yeah, Silas.
Silas.
Yeah.
Let's see...
Silas. Yeah, Silas used to come here. Before
Well, he
his
did.
eyes started bleeding.
Ooh.
You get an image. You remember. This was just a few minutes ago of Silas's face
Ooh.
and how he had no eyes.
Well, I
Again, just constant that face.
Yeah.
Just I don't think bleeding eyes are his problem anymore.
Bleeding eyes is a problem.
Not anymore. He's dead.
A bleeding eye would be nice if it was gilded.
Gilded? Like a metal eyeball?
She looks over at the other three. How
I'm
dumb
just gonna
is he?
take a long.
I'm going to
swig.
look at you. I was not lying about the mental health problems.
Is he unaware of the gilded eye?
He's unaware of most things, most of the time.
Interesting.
Still trying to like attack my brother, trying to
Mhm.
bring him out. Yeah.
Not having any luck there.
Yeah.
I'm
Well, to
gonna have a
catch-
deal.
Just under her breath, Gunny goes, somebody might even say that he's a little self-conscious and he's kind of scared to show his true self, but like, it's fine.
I'm
Little
gonna
cow.
I'm gonna give her a look.
I'm just
because-
gonna rub your back a little bit. It's like, it's okay.
I'm gonna give Vex a look because I don't think
Well, I didn't mean to
Sparky's
mean it
met
like
Gunny.
that, but like, it just seems a little.
Yeah, Sparky, I
she
don't think you
looks
have
down
met
at her
Gunny.
drink.
I haven't met
She looks
Gunny
down
yet.
at her drink and she goes, "It just feels a little cowardly to me." As a way to help provoke.
Yeah,
to
I'm
get
gonna need you to roll a persuasion, and Sparky, I'm gonna need you to roll a wisdom save at disadvantage.
Yeah, you just
Thavik being called a
Thavik
coward, not a
That's
thing.
bad.
Not a thing. You do
I'm
have the
gonna
DA
just. throw that.
Also,
Persuasion.
also, this isn't from his sister calling him a coward.
No, this is a random person.
Yeah. The lower one's an 8.
The lower one's an 8.
Yeah.
That is gonna be a 14 for
Sparky,
persuasion.
you feel as if someone grabbed you by your collar and snatched you back.
Whoop.
As your perception just kind of like gets really small. And Thavik, welcome to the table. How would
And the
Thavik
entire
respond to being
time,
called
Gunny
a
is-
coward?
Gunny's just
Bye.
gonna be looking over at Araria like,
I'm just gonna try to do a very imperceptible nod. Just
What did you say, Thavik?
mhm.
He said cowards would have flinched at the things we saw.
Oh? Is that right? What did you see?
I'm gonna turn to her and
I
base.
don't.
It's Slavic now, right? All right, fun. Not your business. Intimidation.
I don't like this woman.
You wanted it out.
No. I want you. No, I don't like not
Yeah,
like
roll
you.
your
I don't like
intimidation
this
check.
Shatter Kai woman.
Roll your intimidation check.
She's too perceptive.
It is an 18.
She looks at you and smiles. So there are two. She slowly looks at the rest of you.
Can I get another whiskey? Mine's empty.
Sure. She takes your glass. Like she takes it like this, really gently. Full? Okay. Who's paying?
I'm gonna put a platinum down.
Oh, couldn't me. All right.
I'm gonna need a
How much
lot
you
if
need?
we're gonna have this kind of conversation.
Wonderful. Roll me a con save.
Yeah.
Because you slammed that drink. And she feels it back up.
I'm like, I'm gonna need so much if we're
Also,
having
is it
this
you forward,
conversation.
Blake?
Yeah, it's me
Okay,
forward.
okay, okay.
Ricker goes forward when we're fighting.
Ricker's not a Ricker. So the reason I'm asking is Ricker's not a drinker. I've drank with you. I know you can handle your whiskey. So yeah, just give me that save.
Cool, 25.
You're fine. Jeez, yeah, you're great. And she
That
hands you
was-
she brings you the glass back and hands it back to you, and it refrosts before it gets to your hand.
Just that strained breath. You just thank you so much.
Hmm?
Just like I don't want to be here.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of in hushed tones. Okay, you said you want a private conversation. I don't
Yeah.
like that you have figured out as much as you have in this short amount of time. How much to clear the bar?
Get everyone out. You sure you want to do that?
I'm not sure of anything right now.
But if we just got a room,
I just left my hometown and a lot happened. Real fast.
it's more
Everyone. And you hear like seats kind of scoot. People look towards your direction. Our friends would like you to leave. Which means I would like you to leave. Now. You notice when she says now, her entire face goes from like pleasant old lady to very stern, very don't fuck with me. The orc opens the door immediately, and the first person out of there. Everyone had a perception over 14, right? Passive?
I don't.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone who does, you notice the first person out that door, their drink was never touched. And he's sprinting as everyone else starts to shuffle out. The door closes. All right, good. I need to take note of something quick. Good to know. Everyone listened. There was no fight. Everyone listened to what I said. Now you need to listen to me. You're in danger. Great
I've
danger.
gathered.
You've gained the eye on you.
I gathered.
Particularly
that.
the tall one. Because I'm sure you weren't too far away. I detest them. The Gilded Eye. Yes. See, the eye used, as I told you before, the eye used to defend the veil. They were protectors, wardens. They started calling themselves the Chosen. You ever meet a Chosen one?
For dicks.
Yeah. Right. They're dicks. They ruin everything. They believe the veil is a door. That on the other side, something waits to reward them. But me, I think it's just teeth. Waiting to devour anyone who passes through.
That seems right.
Now I don't pick sides, I pour drinks. Sides get you dead. She starts to look over at everyone else's drinks to see if they're empty. I'm assuming they're not, unless everyone else has slammed their drinks.
I haven't touched mine yet.
Davik
Haven't
didn't
touched
have
yours.
anything.
Davik didn't have anything. I can't remember if Sal did.
I'm at this point. Rick is just sipping still.
Okay.
Yeah, Gunny's been like nursing this drink more so out of fear.
This
of,
tea, Gunny, it tastes like nothing. It has a color, it has a smell. It doesn't have a taste. But you don't get any bad feeling from it. It seems fine. It seems like water, but like flavorless water. It's weird. There's literally no trace on your tongue of anything.
It's one of those scented waters that has no flavor that tries to trick your
Scented
brain.
water.
The
I hate it.
circles.
You talking
The
about
circles,
are you talking about La Croix?
No,
No,
Qua
circles.
has a flavor.
Ugh.
It's pain, and I like it.
It's
Nasty.
Its flavor is
So see-
TV static.
signs
Yeah.
get you dead, and questions make you disappear. I'll stay behind the bar. That's what I choose. Now, there is something you should probably know if you're going to keep pestering the Gilded Eye. The veil's been fraying for a long time, and their whole goal is to tear it wide open. It doesn't take prophecy to smell the rot in the veil. You do know the prophecy, right? No?
No, well, did we hear part of it at one point?
I feel like
No.
we did.
May?
Auraria.
Auraria and Thavik heard the whole thing already.
That's true. Yeah, you guys did
Yeah.
in your session 1. That's right.
Yeah,
Yep.
a while ago. Yes.
Yeah, 5 refractions come through, save the day, essentially.
I just rolled an 18 to see if I make any connection. That was my own personal check on myself to see if I would make a connection there. Because Auraria's not smart, but
I mean, I don't have it written down right in front of me. You'd have to pull it from what I sent you before.
yeah. Like Auraria hasn't thought of this in a while. I'm like,
Mhm.
I'm remembering like bits and pieces, but the 5
Uh-huh.
refractions and like, and I'm like,
So you said you're looking for your friend. Your boyfriend. And Zephyrus took him, you think?
I don't
This is
know if he I don't know if he took him or if maybe I don't really know. It just doesn't feel right.
I don't believe it is. Something is off. Zephyrus has acted very
crappy.
strange lately. So I say this. You all look rough. You look haggard and tired. Particularly the big one. Good rest.
He's got a lot going on.
I'm sure he does. Tell me,
he's an idiot.
tall one.
Mm.
Did you meet any bone birds?
It's a
Can I do a check to see if Sparky comes out when she goes to bone birds?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, roll
What?
me for that. Roll me an intelligence check.
Okay, intelligence check.
Yeah, just your intelligence plus your modifier.
13.
Yeah, this is 10. Yeah. You do. You can if you want.
Bone birds.
Do you just laugh at it, but you don't actually like
Yeah.
completely forward?
No.
Like, do you... Okay.
No, Sparky's ass. Bone birds. You know what she's thinking in her head.
Oh yeah,
but-
I know what you're
You
thinking.
know.
Yeah, yeah. Ah. Oh. Oh, and her entire demeanor changes from this like cocky old lady to very nervous.
Ooh. Which-
Gentlemen, lock up. Salt the windows. You need to get to the basement.
They were
cellar.
really weak ass birds.
That's not the problem.
Oh, okay.
They work for the sclera. I suggest you stay here for the night. In my basement, in my cellar, there are cots. There's a fire if you need, a fireplace. somewhere you can stay safe. I know who you are. I know what you are. I was in the guild long before it was wrong. And they're going to hunt you. You need to hide. Rest up. Find your friend. I don't wish to choose sides, but I'd rather be on the side of good. I have a good feeling about this. Have you seen a tiefling? Her entire demeanor changes. Purple?
I think we've seen a couple purple.
Smart little
Razor
mouth
red.
on him?
Oh yeah, we saw douchebags. Lots of douchebags. There's
Wonderful.
tons of douchebag purple tieflings. Have you
Avoid
seen
him.
them? Ooh.
Why? I'm not saying you're not wrong, but
I don't trust him.
Well,
He speaks
I
in
don't trust
riddles.
you either. I have yet to trust us. There have been like 2 people I've trusted so far.
He speaks in riddles, I speak in truths.
yeah, but you're scary.
Thank you.
I'm gonna down that other whiskey now.
Give me another con save.
Like, I don't like any
It's
of
gonna
what's
be harder
happening.
than the last one.
Here's the
'cause you're
problem.
dead.
I don't
Yeah.
like that you're right.
Okay. Plus 17. Why can't I math? 17.
No, you're good.
Look, I'm fairly
No,
insightful.
18.
You're great.
Didn't even know. Okay,
Fine.
sorry.
Look, I'm fairly
Sorry.
insightful, and I can detect when he's lying, and I trust him quite a bit. Well, no, I don't trust him anymore, but I'm not scared of him.
You should be. You have a lot more in common than you think.
Yeah,
Especially,
he
and
told
she
us.
looks over. She looks at you, Sal, and particularly you. That's concerning. Things that should not be. This way. And she walks around the bar and kind of gestures towards the back room for you all to follow to take you to the basement. Do you want to go or no? It's entirely up to you.
Okay, let's go.
Dominic's like, okay.
Dominic is sparky right now, and a scary older lady told him to do something. Her to do something. All right, I'm going.
Dominic
What
is like
about the-
weirdly turned on for some reason right now. Like,
He likes
He
strong
doesn't
women.
understand.
He likes strong women.
Does
Okay.
that's something that Dominic and I have in common.
What do the rest of you do? You're muted, Cody, on Zoom. What were you gonna say?
Nothing.
Oh,
I was gonna whisper down to Gunny. Gunny, I don't know much about shades. Do you sleep?
I don't have to. It's still nice to be able to relax for a little while. So, like, that's the thing that I do need to do. I don't need to, like, sleep.
Okay. Okay. I have to sleep. And I am just not feeling great about being trapped in this basement.
And I mean, like, worst case scenario. And she kind of smiles a little bit. She's like, doors aren't a problem for me.
Yeah. You are literally my favorite person in this group right now. And I'm gonna give angry eyes at the back of my brother's head as he's walking away.
It's like,
Did I just get another psychic whip? What?
my brain feels even worse somehow.
Yeah. All right. So you all head that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. She shows you guys to the back room and kind of cuts ahead of you and walks down this stairwell. As she's going down, you see her snap her fingers and these torches down the stairwell light up, and immediately the basement room lights up as well. You guys cross the threshold and you see 6 cots, and you see in the back corner a fireplace, You see a sink. You see a toilet with a like guard around it. So you could close a shutter. You can stay here for the night. I normally don't lodge people, but I want to protect you as best I can. You're safe. I'll be upstairs, second floor. If you need anything, all right?
And we can trust the dwarf, too.
Well,
The bouncer?
There's an orc.
Oh, he was an orc?
yeah, I was so confused.
Okay, I thought he was a dwarf. And we can trust the orc.
He can barely count to 5. Yes, you can trust him.
Okay, fine.
If I say jump, he says how high, and then I smack him because he didn't jump when I told him to.
Thavik's even more turned on.
No, Marky's full on giggling. That's hilarious as fuck.
All right,
Sparky's in love.
No.
If you need anything,
Maybe.
if you need anything, you know where to find me. Again, just go up to the second floor. There's only one door. It's my room. I'll leave you all be. Ta-ta. She heads up the stairs, and you hear the door shut behind you. You don't hear a lock. You just hear the door shut. You hear the footsteps echo off down through the bar, and then you hear like a couple creaks. As you can tell, she's definitely going upstairs somewhere. You're all in this basement. It's well lit. It's warm. It's kind of cozy. It's a little musky. You know, you're in a basement, in a basement of a city. What do?
Sal's going to immediately start crying because as Sal retook, the position at the end of last episode, he realized he stopped lying, and today we're supposed to be lying. So he messed it all up, and he didn't know how to speak moving forward. He was just nervous. It was all ruined, so he feels like he's ruined the day.
Oh.
I didn't mean to. I.
Sal, what? Are you okay?
It makes me think of SpongeBob. He's like,
I would hug you, but you're rather sticky, and I don't know if I will Sure. Don't absorb me.
The hug, it's almost like hugging a cooling blanket. But when he lets go, I'm gonna call it condensation. It's just a little bit of dewy moisture that's left behind.
Does it make him slightly more solid if he hugged her?
Okay, what?
There's 2 things about that I hate now. Thank you.
I have... Okay, first off, I have a question because I need this answered right now. What is this secretion? Did you sweat on me?
I've never really thought about it.
Good, then I won't think about it either. Are you okay, and what's wrong?
I was just so confused in there. Because we're supposed to be lying today, because that's what we're supposed to be doing. But then I was telling the truth on accident, but then we're not supposed to tell the truth because no one's supposed to know that we got 2 people in our heads, and then this guy shows up and says it. And that was honest. So are we telling the truth today? Because if we're telling the truth and lies are what we're doing, then I think I took money from one of my friends.
He's so precious. I love him so much.
I don't think I was supposed to.
Mentally, just gonna aside Auraria, just for above table for people. Auraria's gonna put that thought aside that is going to start to stop themselves saying, stealing's not lying. And then put that aside, put that thought aside, be like, no, we're not gonna make this worse. Well,
Is it okay that I told the truth?
Yes, it is okay. We will work on. I'm not the best one, but more complex ideas. It seems like you're very singularly minded when it comes to things. You focus on kind of one thing.
I've been compared to a single cell amoeba.
And that's okay.
You're doing
I don't
great,
even know what
sweetie.
amoeba is.
Honestly, it's like you, but
Roll me a
Not
history
shaped.
check.
yeah. Medicine. Amoebas?
No.
History?
Uh huh.
Is that a 9 or a 6? Okay, that's a 9.
You're
What
like
is
a
my
big
plus?
sentient egg yolk, buddy.
History? 11?
Definitely not. Aurelia's never heard of an amoeba before. That is not
I'm
your
so gonna-
course of study.
I'm still gonna go with what Grim said to Sal. You're just a big egg yolk, buddy.
Now, Jasher, if you were front, I'd have let you have it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I just think I should stop lying. I don't think I'm good at it.
How about
Time
when
and
it
a place.
sounds like any of us are lying, you don't say anything.
Deal.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea. I think we all could use some sleep and meditation. Maybe we find a shaman to talk to. I would normally just talk to my mom. Try to deal with all these mental things we've all been through a lot. Ricker might be an alcoholic.
It's not Ricker.
Grim might be an alcoholic.
There it is.
Thavik and Sparky seem to be cohabitating way too well. I don't think that's healthy.
Probably
Um,
not.
It's
One of them's the
very
psychopath, and I can't tell which it is.
I think it's both for
me.
different reasons.
Ah,
Gunny, we're still working through the other things, but I'm very proud of you for being upfront and present, even though this has been very hard. Sal, you did a good job, buddy. You did such a good job today.
I'm gonna lie down.
I think we all should.
Is there anything you all wish to go over before we rest?
I want to try to read the book again.
Okay, I'm gonna need an Arcana check from you.
No.
What'd you
7.
Nope. You still the pages just don't seem to. The ink's just there. They're just black pages. You're
Yeah.
not really seeing through it. You're not really seeing what's going on.
I have proficiency in Arcana, but I'm not very smart.
Anyone else? Anything you want to do before we rest?
I think we're good.
Honestly, I was gonna say, yeah, probably just like see about talking to Ricker about like, hey, okay, when's a good exercise routine? Because you clearly need to do that, and I don't want to be part of it. Like, I love you, my guy, and I appreciate and respect everything that you have done and all the hard work you have put into this body. I'm good.
You
What is
work
it?
out, I'll eat bread.
Yeah.
Does he say anything in return?
He's just like, I'll wake us up.
What about you, Sal? You look like you wanted to say something. No? Bex, you got anything?
Nope.
Sparky, you got anything?
No,
I want to
Oh,
sleep on a
sure.
cot away from my brother right now.
that's
I mean,
fine.
there's 6
Thought
of them.
should be close to the
It's
door.
literally 3 on each side of the room.
Yep.
So
I'm sleeping on I'm gonna kind of chill and wait for Thavik or Sparky to pick a side, and I'm gonna sleep on the other side.
okay, all right.
mad Thavik right now.
As you guys lay down to start to rest, close your eyes and feel the day, essentially. Thavik, you're sore. Your muscles ache. Your head hurts so bad. Like, you've had a migraine before, but this is awful. Gunny, I'd say you'd feel a little bit more reassured from how Auraria was, treating you like a person. Not like a ghost, but a friend. I would say that make you feel a little bit better. Would you agree?
Yes, for that particular instance.
Instance.
Yeah, like the whole situation overall is very nerve-wracking still.
I need everyone but Cody to take off their headphones as you guys fall asleep. You good? Cody, you're on a stage that's dimly lit. Soft lanterns are above. You're not dancing, you're standing there. You see on the front row a silhouette sitting there. Short blonde hair. Can't really make out much of a silhouette, but you do see these glasses that are emitting their own light. As he sits there plucking a guitar made of every color that you've danced to from the lights you made. As the notes ring out, he says to you, "You learned to perform so no one would see you hurt. But someone did. They loved you anyway." And his head tilts, almost sad. You start to hear rainfall. You're not a show, you're a soul, and the ones who matter, they'll see both. Just remember me when the rain falls. And you see him, as he's plucking away this song, fade as the guitar tumbles to the ground. And you wake up really quick. Your eyes snap open before immediately falling back asleep. I need Vex. I need Vex. I need Vex. She could come back.
All right.
Yes, right.
I just need
I'm not
need
sure
Vex.
if you were just like,
Yeah, no.
Just Vex.
I just need Vex. Yeah, Cody, you can take your
agree.
headset off. Vex, you're in your home. The one you're in now. The one that you left. Okay? And the light's soft. Like evening sun's kind of coming through the windows. Raven's not there. You can feel it. You hope he's not there, but you're pretty sure he's not there. And as you look down the hall, there's someone sitting on the sitting cross-legged on the floor with a guitar in his lap. You can't really make out any body features. It's just like a black silhouette, but you do notice blonde, like kind of dark. It's kind of hard to tell, but definitely blonde hair and these glasses that just emit their own light, so you can't really get any feature.
how is it you?
As he's plucking the song away, and he says, "You're always preparing to be left, even when someone chooses you." And he looks up at you, and all you feel is this kindness. He says, "He wanted to stay, but you were already stepping away. Remember me when the rain falls." Your eyes snap open as you see the ceiling of the basement before they immediately, like you catch yourself, wake up, and then immediately fall back asleep.
Gross.
Halo 3 ODS.
I don't need that to play that part. I need Grim.
Everybody
We
with certain
need-
privilege.
This
I need
one
the
just
Grimothy.
brimmed.
He can wait.
Grim.
He can wait. We'll get Thavik. He can wait. He's got a cat. He's got a cat.
Okay.
Give me
okay.
Thavik. No Jasher.
You put your headset on too late. Take it off again.
I'll get you last, Blake. You're fine. Pet your cat.
He got toast. Let him have toast.
You're fine. Have toast. All right. Take your headset off. Oh, she's got it off. Okay. Sparky, you find yourself on that cliff face again with the snow, the ocean. You smell the snow, you know what I mean? That smell like fresh snow. And as you see his silhouette. It's hard to, where the sun's setting. It's behind him, so you just see this black silhouette, and you see this blondish hair. It's kind of hard to tell with the sun shining through it. And you're able to catch the side of his face, but you can't really make out any features. It's silhouetted, it's black, but you do see these shining glasses. They like emit their own light. And he's got a guitar in his lap that he's gently playing as the wind's picking up, almost harmonizing through his strings. And he says, you carry the weight of others so well, but you forget that you were a child once too. And he plays a little longer. You feel like you can't move. And he says, they miss you, you know. Part of you that laughed, that danced. That person who didn't live for only others. Remember me when the rain falls. As you watch the figure fade away and the guitar topple down the cliffside. Suddenly your eyes are snapped open. You see the ceiling. And then you just fall right back into sleep as if you hadn't even woken up. I need Jasher. Yeah, you Jasher. Yeah. Give me Jasher. Yeah, Jasher. Yeah, you. Yeah. You're
Yeah,
muted, so. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
All right. Okay. Where's yours? Jasher, you see yourself standing at a sunlit temple, but you don't recognize this place at all. It's beautiful. Lights pouring in through stained glass windows. There's a painting the light seems to almost be painting the ground. It's beautiful. It's empty. It's silent. Except you hear in the distance a guitar plucking. And you look over the pews and you see a head bowed over the guitar. And it's kind of familiar. It's blonde hair. Can't really make out the silhouette. It's black form, but you can kind of catch a glimpse of his glasses that seem to be glowing. And he says to you, you hold your pain like it's sacred. He looks up at you, but you can't see his face. You just see his glasses. Keep asking what more he can give. But have you ever asked what you deserve? He continues to play as the music echoes out through the cathedral. Even healers break, Josh. Even light bends. Don't forget me when the rain falls. Suddenly your eyes snap open and you see the ceiling in the basement. Before you, it's like, I woke up and you just immediately drawn back to sleep.
Me go.
Yeah, you go. I just need Blake, Cody. We're almost done. Grim. Gotta start this over a little bit.
Yo.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
You're sitting in your kitchen. You hear the light over the sink humming a little bit. Dishwasher's running. It's quiet. It's nighttime. Rain's hitting the windows. You look around and you decide to get up. You feel yourself being pulled to the living room and you see in the corner a dark silhouette with blonde hair. It's kind of hard to tell. It's a little dark in here, but it looks like blonde hair. Glasses. You can't see any facial features, but the glasses seem to be glowing and it feels familiar. It feels friendly. It feels familiar. He's just plucking a tune. He says, without looking up at you, he says, you never let anyone see you tired, but it shows in your silence. He continues to play. You fight to hold everything together, but you know, it's okay to let someone hold you too. He turns a little bit, but not enough for you to really catch a glimpse of him as you see, as he's turning, he fades. And as he's fading away, you just hear like a faint whisper of, "Remember me when the rain falls." As the guitar topples to the ground, and as the strings would ring out when it hits the ground, your eyes snap open really quick, and you see the bottom of this. You see the ceiling of the basement before you just immediately pulled back into sleep. What time do you need to get, Jess?
I got about another half hour.
Got about another half hour? Okay, cool. You all wake up. Jess, you got your headphones on? Oh, we need Sparky. There we go. Okay. You all wake up with this haunting tune in your head. Sal, you find yourself humming it, almost. Like, bits of it. Like you're trying to recall it. But just loud enough for yourself. It's not really like humming loudly, just like a vibration in your chest, And you're all kind of left with this melancholy, like you forgot something. But you can't remember what it was. It's there, but it's just out of reach. Just on the tip of your tongue. What's up? I see you pulling your microphone. What's up? Oh, I thought you were going to say something. You look like you're like, eh.
Oh, no. Just wake up and big stretch. Be ready for my day.
For the rest of you.
Who's up front? Because I know that
Can you all tell me, how would you all have gone to sleep?
So I went to sleep as Auraria, and then there was the middle of the night.
Oh, you're saying who's up front there. I see what you're saying. Okay.
In my head.
You tell me.
I'm going to do odds and evens. Okay, Auraria is still up front, which I think also makes sense because, like,
sure,
I want to be in a more safe location before
I want to be clear that those dream sequences were not for your characters; they were you.
Yeah,
that was there. Okay,
that's why I was asking who was up front, because you said I opened my eyes for a second. So
yeah, all of you that popped open at one point. So you feel rested. Go ahead, give all of yourselves a long rest if you haven't already on D&D Beyond. Yay. I know some of you needed it.
I had like no spells.
You guys slept. You're not really sure how long. There's no clock. There's no light down here. But the fire burned out. It's definitely a while. You feel good. Maybe you rested a little longer than you expected. I mean, after all, it was only maybe 4 in the afternoon. 5 in the afternoon at the latest. But it feels like it's the morning. Also, we have a hydrate. I forgot to announce that. I saw it, and I did it, and I didn't announce it. My bad. What do you guys like to do?
I would like to say Ricker has been up for a couple of hours just because of Elven Trance and has just been silently exercising until everyone else wakes up.
Okay.
And then just all right, your turn. And then just I'm in the body with all of the post-exercise pain. And I'm like, ah! And then just in my head, just Ricker's like, you asked for this.
Meanwhile, while Ricker's been up, since Gunny doesn't really need to sleep and she's just kind of laying there, just like chilling out, relaxing and whatnot, watching Ricker just like destroy himself first thing in the morning, and she's just like, should I be doing
that? I will say then, for the amusement of it, Gunny's the only one that sees this. Just Ricker, just that heavy breathing, hands on his hips, stretching, feels good, kind of stance, like, you asked for this, and then all of a sudden, just like, this collapse.
What about you, Davik?
What about
you? Who's up front? Is it Davik or Sparky?
I don't know. Well, if The dream
It's up
was
to you.
for
You
Sparky.
it
then
was. You
Sparky's
can-
still probably there.
You guys can
Side
choose.
note, after we do
you guys
this, I
can-
want to come back to Ricker. Just saying.
Oh, no, okay, yeah. You can roll for it if you want to see, or you can just tell me. It doesn't. I'm okay with either.
No. I think Sparky right now. Thavik and I have a pretty good agreement.
Okay. What about and
one.
Josh? You said Herrera's up
That's
front. Sal, is it
disgusting.
you or
Yeah.
Cody? Or sorry, is it you or Sal? Everyone stretch. I need this stretch. I'm so sore and posture check.
Yeah, so is Ricker.
Yeah, my chest and my triceps are killing me. Oh my god.
For that.
Oh.
I do think it's still Sal.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay. And I'll show you postures. Okay. Thavik. Or Sparky.
Yeah.
You remember a pack that that Thavik grabbed on his way out?
Yup.
That's sitting at the foot of the bed of your cot.
A little weary about it right now. At least with the shard. Maybe I'll bring out the other stuff.
Okay, you want to bring out like some of the letters and things like that?
Yeah, I don't want to bring out the shard just yet because the lady was
Sure.
pretty freaked out about the shard, like mirrors and shit.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Being able
Okay.
to see you. And right now we're supposedly safe, so I don't want to invite anything in here.
Fair enough. Okay. You bring out the bloody folded piece of paper that you had found, and you can't make out a whole lot on it, just because it's smeared with blood, right? There are my notes for that. One of the things it has is it says, dang it, nope, that's what they told you. It says, you see one there's a couple pages that are rolled up in this, and one of them is your armor. The armor that Thavik wears. And scribbled it says 1 of 5. The hammer falls soon.
Ooh.
As you're flipping through, you can't make out some of them. A lot of this ink's been smeared with the blood or just completely covered, but you do see the souls bleed across the veil. They are the key, but they do not know.
Well, now I know. That's what she's thinking.
And the last one that
Uh.
looks the last page, it looks frantically written, and it's written. It looks like it was scratched into it with like a nail, not necessarily like a quill, but like something dug into it. It says their minds are fracturing.
Don't like that. Thavik, do you like our minds fracturing?
You feel a hard no.
Yeah, I was being Thavik with the
Yeah.
face, and then I don't like that even a little bit. We already had head trauma a lot yesterday.
Damn.
Oh.
You all hear a knock on the door. Are you all awake? Breakfast is ready whenever you're ready.
Do you think there's more tea?
You can always make more tea.
I don't like that she heard that.
I don't like that she heard that either.
What's for breakfast? Thavik's leaving. Sparky's leaving. What's for breakfast?
Yo, breakfast?
Yo, Brecky?
I
What's for
love,
brekkie?
I love a good breakfast. So you got some waffles.
I make a waffle.
Waffles? No. Oh, do all of you head up the stairs at the same time? Okay. As you guys get up there,
Yeah, Sal would kind of hang back slightly
Okay.
just because, like, just for a brief moment. Because it is weird for Sal. Because just who he is, what he is. He was accepted in the circus and he kind of ran, the dance team and the performance and that kind of stuff. But because people always ask questions when it comes to Sal, and people think he's just a magical construct or a familiar, for the most part, he stays pretty quiet. For the most part, he kind of is just a background character until it's time to perform. So just being with this group, he's kind of not sure of his role in any way, I
Okay.
guess.
Yeah. Does not sure where he fits in.
And then, so like, not long, like 10 seconds of
Okay.
hesitation before he then joins the party.
Gunny and Ricker, I forgot that you guys had something you wanted to do. I apologize.
So no, you're so good. Gunny watches, like, Ricker's been like
Working out,
exercising and
yeah.
shit, and then there's this weird like glaze over as he collapses to the floor. She's gonna kind of go, I don't think that's Ricker anymore. And as she kind of leans over and she goes, well, I'm assuming, are you sore? That is this like post-workout sore?
Yeah, it's
Even if you didn't work out?
I
That
mean,
doesn't
it's
seem-
the body still worked out.
That doesn't seem fair.
This
But-
is so much worse than anything I've done to my body. Oh my god.
Well, I was my family are medicine men. I might be able to ease it up, make you at least able to walk.
I mean, I just need like a minute. I think.
Which is really funny because as soon
10.
as she just started kind of doing that whole like, I know, like very confident, but like very like toned down, but still very confident of like, I know what I'm doing. As she literally just kind of like grabs your arm and your back and like kind of just moves a couple of things, like does that really aggressive like when somebody
like
puts a lot of
massage.
pressure into your back and just runs it all the way down, that
Thinking
kind of thing.
entirely for some reason.
And as soon as you get from like top of back to bottom, you just feel like your whole spine just like because I rolled a 24 for a medicine check.
That's what that was.
What?
That's what the nat 20 was for. Okay. I was wondering what that was for.
Like I said, I
Okay.
don't get like. Of course, I would get a nat 20 for something stupid.
Yeah, I was
Right.
wondering what that was
It's
for.
Something-
always the
It always is.
dumb
It always
shit.
It's always
is.
the stupids.
Yeah.
Always the stupid.
God, who
rolls.
was it? Ches, he had a freaking video today. I think it was like trying to roll a nat 20 or trying to roll an attack and just fail. But then he's like, I'm gonna jiggle his balls.
Yeah,
Nat 20.
Nat 20, I'm jiggling them balls. Like,
It's always the dumb shit.
yeah, always, every time. All right, you guys head upstairs and you're met with the smell of sausages. That's the
Yeah.
smell. It's sausage. Did you get, you're around the corner, you perf, and you see on the bar just plates. You see 5 plates stacked with sausages. Ricker, you notice wieners. You notice a glass.
Dicks! We're talking about dicks!
We're talking about
Dicks.
that's a penis. You notice a glass frosted full of whiskey in front of a specific plate. Gunny, you see a cup
So
of
early.
tea in front of a specific plate. It's what is the stuff you were drinking yesterday. The other 3 plates do not have a drink in front of them because you all did not have a specific drink that you were ingesting. So,
This
as
by
Tyler
chance,
leans it,
There's coffee.
coffee. Yeah.
Is
right.
that a thing?
Yeah, no, sure, yeah, Didn't make any. And she puts her plate down on the bar behind her. And,
I don't, it's fine, I don't need
and
it.
no,
I
it's
just was-
no, it's fine. What kind of host would I be? And she goes into the kitchen as you start to hear you just hear her ruffling around. You hear like as she's hand grinding these
hand
beans.
grinding.
Oh, okay.
Southern grandma type shit.
You know what?
Right?
I like her more now.
Anyone? She just
Oh.
shouts from the kitchen. Anyone else? How much am I making?
Are you Code or are you Sal?
Oh, I'm
She pokes her head out.
I'm
She
Sal.
pokes her head out. How much am I making?
Do you drink coffee, Sal? Have you ever had coffee, Sal?
I don't actually really need to ingest things.
Oh, it's not for, you know what? For my own amusement. Can we do 2 at least?
Anyone else? 2 coffees. You. Tall
Yeah.
one. Either tall and taller.
Nah,
Blue
I'm
and
all
blue and
good.
bluer. No. Okay. All right. I'll be back. 2 cups. And you just hear.
Blue and bluer.
It's
she's
such a
grinding more
relief
beans.
to, yeah, just to looking at Sparky Thavik, it's like it's such a relief to not be the tall one this time. I get other nicknames now.
Yeah, there's a couple slurs I heard people call you.
Yeah, yeah. Ricker hates it. I'll probably get used to it.
A few minutes
Yeah.
pass by. She comes out and brings the 2 cups of coffee. They're black. It's just straight black coffee.
Yep.
Um,
I'm gonna slide one of them to Sal. And I'm like, it's gonna be fine. And then I'm gonna take the other one and I'm gonna put the whiskey in the coffee.
all right.
Damn,
I hear you making an Irish coffee. Okay.
Yes, I am.
All right. And Tyler goes, grabs her plate. She's leaning against the back bar where all the liquors are, and she says, "So, you need to find your friend, right? You need to ask. Actually, you, squishy one." She looks at you, Sal. You're with the circus, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I've been traveling with them for quite some time.
Have you ever heard anyone mention the pale serpent? Give me a history check. Get your hand raised.
The pale serpent?
Hey.
And
No, you would not have heard that.
Oh,
You said you got a
it's not-
10? You know, you've heard it. You don't have a specific. You remember.
there was one guy who came to the circus who said he wanted to show us one, but he wasn't allowed to come back after that.
You also, God damn it, Cody. All I can think about is some dude running up in a trench coat and just be like,
Wanna see my pale serpent?
You remember?
But howdy doody, absolutely.
You remember Grok, the Goliath that
Yeah.
threw you? You remember him complaining? And it's like, and you remember him saying, "That fucking pale serpent always asking us to do stupid shit." But you never really asked, so you don't really know who it's about. Does
Yeah,
it
so,
really?
like-
Go ahead.
I'll give her up. You know, like, not really.
Okay. Well, I would ask about that. That may lead you in the right direction. Also, there's a place here that smugglers tend to go to, further into the Undercity. It's called the Empty Vault. It used to be a theater. It's now overrun with, like, as I said, smugglers, the homeless, the downtrodden, and some other dark dealings that I think the tall one may be familiar with based on the blood from yesterday.
Sacrifice.
I'll say this. If you wish to continue looking, head south to the vault through the vein tunnels. You all rested? I think you'll be okay.
That's crazy, because after he offered the pale serpent, he said he could show me the vein tunnels, and then
Right. Before you go, I should tell you that you all kind of shot a flare into the sky when you crossed the veil. Again, I know who you are, or rather what you are. Gilded Eye, they call you the Refracted. Souls split through mirrored glass, and where they walk, the world cannot decide which version is real. You shine, but you never shine in one direction, and the more you shine, the more the veil cracks. They would use you to break the veil. I don't think it's possible. I think the prophecy is shite. However, meeting you all, at least two of you are different, have a feeling prophecy might be true. That being said, I need you to never speak this name, and she pulls out a piece of paper. Never speak this name. Writes it down, rolls it up, and hands it to Ricker, who's the person she's probably had the most interaction with. Ricker, if you open that up,
Slowly take it and just
I'm
kind
going
of.
to send you a direct message of what it says specifically.
Ooh, So sneaky.
Yeah, don't show that to Sal or Thav.
I was
Again-
like, why? Don't tell me what to do.
Be careful who you speak.
to, Mom.
Do not speak that name, for if you do, you will attract
Voldemort.
a lot of attention.
And do not show it ever to Sal or Thavik.
Fair enough.
I'll look at Auraria. I'm like, can I trust you with it?
No, it's not fair. She doesn't get to know if I don't get to know.
Yes, you can.
No.
Or is this the kind of thing that less people, the better?
The less that know, the better. Do not. Do not speak it. And
Do you want to hold on to this by yourself, or would you like to share?
I'm gonna fold it up, and I'm like, Auraria, do you happen to have anything that can burn paper?
Yeah. So I have two options. Sacred Flame isn't fire, right?
no.
Technically, no.
I mean, but does it
I
still
take
burn
my
shit?
shield off my back. I flip it up. I'm okay, let me look at the specifics of my shield because I kind of want to use it as an incinerator right now, but I'm worried that I'm going to light the building on fire. Let me look at the exact specifics of this shield.
I'd
I feel like this would be an Auraria would know and Jasher wouldn't.
Yeah, Auraria's, that's why I'm looking it up.
Yeah.
While holding
Tyler
this
looks
blast
at you
braided
as-
shield, blah, 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 blah.
You could just eat it.
Huh?
It's paper. Yeah.
It's
alright.
just paper.
I'll just fold it even smaller. I'm like, fucking. Ah,
You
Pop,
feel a
full
resistance.
coffee.
You feel
Yeah.
a resistance.
yeah.
You feel this. I don't want this in. Like you gag,
Yeah.
but you're
I'm
able to get
I'm
it
gonna be
down.
honest with you. I'm gonna gag anyway, regardless of Ricker.
Just
Oh,
Fair
drink your
enough.
coffee.
Yeah, and pop, and
You're
then
able to
just
get it down.
Shotgun.
Jasher, no. Let me save you guys from doing something really stupid.
What? If I just look at the image. The image looks like it's
know.
always on fire.
I know. Okay.
I was trying to see if there's anywhere that says it's not always a little bit on fire.
Well, when you all are ready, again, head south and find the empty vault. You can't miss it. It's an amphitheater.
It's an amphitheater? Happy Pride. Anyways.
Get out.
I can turn my taste buds off. I could have eaten that for you.
We could have stuck it anywhere in Sal.
That's what she
So what
said.
if he absorbed
I don't
the
like
name
the way
via
that you
osmosis?
worded that sentence.
I don't like that I'm thinking about that now. Thank you.
I
This
only
is where Auraria and
I
Jasher
was-
very
no,
much
so,
differ.
So this is so I was gonna say, Tyler looks at you, Auraria. Are you bleeding through?
What?
Girl, you on your period?
What? No.
How would you know?
I would know.
Oh right, you're not Jasher right now. My bad. That was
Did you
on
just
me.
say that out loud?
No, that was Sparky.
That was
saying,
Sparky
"My
talking.
bad,
I
my
could tell that
bad."
was. I could tell that
Okay.
was above table.
I thought
Okay,
it
okay.
was
No,
Jasher out
no.
right now.
No.
My bad. I was just being a dick. Continue.
Jasher is hiding until we are somewhere not in this terrifying undercity.
Jasher's so scared of
Jasher does
underground.
not want to deal with where we are right now. This is so stressful.
That sucks, dude. You're gonna be here for a bit. Before you go, you should know that they think they're shaping destiny. I think they woke up something that doesn't care about what it's called. And the last person that came through the veil, he forgot his own name before his bones hit the floor, so I would recommend being careful. Remember, 2 knocks then 3. She looks at you, Zavik. 2, then 3, not 3, then 2. All right?
Bad.
It's okay.
Hey,
Just remember.
DM, real quick.
Yeah.
When I was reading the notes earlier, was it Silas's notes or the Acolyte's notes?
Silas's notes.
Okay, got it.
And all right, what do you guys wish to do?
We're rested. Let's go
You're all
down the
rested
path,
up.
baby.
Gonna head south? Okay. And since you guys are gonna head out, and Grimathy needs to head out himself, we're gonna go ahead and go to break. Grim's gotta go pick up his gay-ass wife.
Yo.
So we
she's
will
gay.
be back. I'm gonna go ahead and say we just take a 15. Take a decent break because I need to do some things myself. So we will be back. What will that be? That'll be 5. That'll be 10 10. 10 10. Yeah, 10 after, guys. We'll be back at 10 after. All right. See you soon. Thanks for hanging out.
Okay.
Bye.
We'll be back in a second.
Hey guys,
I
I
was
have
thinking
to
about
edit
horses.
screens. I was thinking about horses. Actually, I don't really have
Donkeys
to edit screens. I just have to move names around. Oh my god. Wait a minute. I'm so happy
Right.
right now. How did this work out?
Ka-chow.
Ka-chow. I need to turn off Ricker, and then I need to move your names. Thank you, Sunfire. How you doing, bud?
Hooray.
You gotta
Did
stretch.
it.
I'll stretch when I'm dead, and I'll stretch when I'm done, and I'll hydrate when I'm done. Everyone else stretch and hydrate.
Understood.
But father.
Father, help.
Sparky looks
Father,
weird.
help.
Bitch, that's just her face. Damn.
What?
No, it's because
That
it's.
look
I
weird.
have them in the wrong spots. I gotta
Oh.
move them around on Zoom. It's all good. I'm adjusting names first, and then I'm moving you guys in the right spots.
There's
'Cause
your
right
tech
now-
issue for the night, kids.
I wouldn't really consider this an issue, but sure. Yeah,
It's
I
not an
guess so.
issue.
Thank you
Issue
for
is
the
softness.
biddies.
Look at
Yeah,
him.
soft-
Go for
Porgy
them
Biddies.
biddies.
Thanks for them biddies. All right, let's move back right here. And
I'ma
then
do
yeah,
what I
everything's good.
gotta.
Everything fit. I just had to move one camera. Let's go, baby. And I'm gonna actually. There we go. All right, cool. We are good to go. Is that a bad roll? I don't know. Oh, I need a hydrate stretch. Sorry, Sunfire. Oh, Lordy. I'm so sorry. I was doing 65-pound dumbbells for fucking bench press. I was so angry. Like, I can't do regular bench press, so I got to do dumbbell press. I hadn't worked out in a month, and I was like 65s, and I did 3 sets of 10, and I'm feeling it today.
Are you
Feeling it today, but it was so worth it. I needed it so bad. It helped tremendously, and I was gonna go to the gym today, but like, as my group knows, I couldn't. I had stuff happening today, and I had not planned for this session, as the rest of the people watching know, because I was not planning to do this. So I had a plan. All right, you guys have headed south for about 30 minutes. No one's really been meeting your eye. You haven't really noticed anything, but you do see this amphitheater. You see this large archway. It's dark. You see people kind of sitting around. Some people are sleeping next to it, coughing. It doesn't look good. It looks a little uninviting. You hear these whispers. Can't really make out anything, but you hear like whispering. Just little like whispered chittering. Thavik, it's a little familiar to you. This whispering. You've heard this. You've heard this yesterday.
I'll pull out the tooth of the fucker I punched out.
Okay. All right. So you pull out the acolyte tooth. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
put it in his little earring, just so they know. Fuck
Oh
off.
hell yeah. Okay. Okay. You know what? Just for shits and giggles, roll me an intimidation check. That's fucking badass.
I love intimidation.
Yeah, that's badass.
17.
Oh yeah. Okay. Note that. Just like sketch that down.
Okay.
That's oh god. That's gonna be so cool for later. I love that so much. I hadn't thought about that, and hell yeah, that's badass. All right. Do you guys decide to go in? You're standing in this archway. It's dark. It's kind of hard to tell. Like you can see little specks of light in it. You can tell that there's like not candles. Well, there are some candles, but like torches lit. But you're not. It's kind of hard for your eyes to adjust. It's a very weird lighting. It's all dim. Everything's dim around you. Down here, you've gotten deeper into the Undercity.
Thavik, tap in.
Okay. Good call. Good call.
Yeah. Tap in. Got it.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna make you because of the situation. I'm not even gonna make you have to roll for that. He would. You guys have an
Yeah.
agreement. So yeah,
You're like, hey.
He does the stabby. I do the talky talk.
so what do you guys do? What do you want to do?
Honey, you want to go in?
I'll go
Is
with.
Cody quiet to everyone else?
Yeah,
Little
he
bit.
is.
Yeah.
You weren't quiet earlier like that. I don't know. You sounded really far away.
Maybe the mic's just further away from your mouth.
Yeah. Hello, everyone.
There
There
you
it
go.
is.
That's great. Fantastic.
And it's like your boyfriend might be in here.
We're standing in front of like a building, or we're just going down a hallway. Was that? I feel like
You're standing in front of this. You're standing in front of this archway.
Ah.
into an amphitheater. So you haven't gone in yet. You're standing in front of it, essentially.
She kind of goes, okay, yeah, no, yeah, yes, no.
Yes, no, yes, no, yes, wait.
Yeah, no, yeah, no. No, yeah.
Are Gunny and Vex talking right now?
We just kind of.
It's a Midwestern argument.
Do we just go in? What do we do? Is it just? Should we just hello? Like, leave me in?
I should detect good and evil for divine sense.
You're doing that now?
Yeah, so I can do the within the
read off exactly what that does for me.
For the next 10 minutes until I have the incapacitated condition, I know the location of any celestials, fiends, and undead within 60 feet, and you know its creature type. In the same radius, you also detect any presence of any place, object that has been consecrated or desecrated, as well with the hollow spell.
Gunny immediately pings. There's just like this.
Gunny pings. That's what you get.
Gunny pings. All right. Well, they're not dead. That's nice. Gunny, are you dead? Oh, wait, no, I'm David. Never mind. I'm just kidding. I don't say any of that, by the way.
Okay. Good save.
I don't say any of that. I am David right now.
How's those pina coladas going?
Yeah, are they hitting now?
No. I'm just mildly sweaty, but I also have this like giant like coat on.
This is why I'm wearing my douchebag shirt. Like, it's so breezy.
It feels really good in my apartment, and I'm not complaining. It was so
raining.
muggy outside.
It's raining so hard tonight.
It's raining on and off here every day, and it's in the 90s, so it's just muggy as hell. It's gonna get really hot tomorrow. Or Friday is supposed to be like 100. I'm not excited. Anyway, when you said, do we just, Gunny, when you were like, do we just say hello? Did you actually like do that in there? You're muted.
She just kind of leans in and she's like, do we just, hello?
You hear your voice echo for a bit, but then it feels like it's echoing at first, and then it feels muffled. You still hear it echo, but it's like a muffled echo, like it's almost being called back to you. It isn't that it's being called back to you, it's just that like you hear it get muffled as it echoes down the chamber. It's like hello, 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 hello.
Hello.
Yeah, it just gets muted.
Okay.
I promise I'm not trying to run a horror campaign.
No, you're good.
Do it, run a horror campaign.
This place is creepy though.
She just starts to kind of like cautiously walk down, and it's just like, I guess we're just gonna go. Like,
did the rest of you
but
follow?
it's like it's a little fearful. Like, it's not like
you're like taking your time.
Let's go. It's like, no, it's like her arms and stuff are like very close to her body.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay.
Which of you have dark vision? I need to know because this is dim lighting.
We don't, Josh.
Gunny has dark vision.
Yeah, I didn't think we did.
Y'all don't. Salamander, do you? Salamander and Gunny do. Okay.
Your girl got 120 feet of it.
It's beautiful. And because of that, if I remember correctly, yeah, you guys see fine in dim light.
Yeah.
You two do not see great in dim light, and then in darkness they don't see great, and y'all can't see shit.
Question: doesn't our shit glow, or doesn't our area shit glow? Doesn't our like shield glow or something?
I mean, read your shield off to me again, Jasher. I don't have your page up.
Or is that just an aesthetic thing? That might have been.
Yeah, I don't think it
thing.
glows.
It
That was
doesn't
my
actually
bad.
emit
All right.
light. Yeah.
Yeah, like I made the joke that like the image of it looks like it's just constantly on fire. So I was like, can I just drop a piece of paper? And that's what I was talking about before. But it doesn't emit light unless it's breathing fire.
Yeah.
This stairwell.
Just for like clarification, for dark vision, all of us with it see in dim light as if it were bright light.
Yeah, like as if it were normal,
Okay.
and then in dark light is dim light. Yeah, that's what I was saying. They can't see in
Okay.
darkness. You guys can. It's like dim light for you guys. Yeah.
For whatever reason, I thought you were talking to us. I was like, no, we can see
I'm
dim
sorry.
light just
I'm
fine,
pointing on
dude.
I'm pointing on my screen, but that doesn't help you guys at all. I'm sorry. I'm talking with my hands like you guys can tell what the fuck I'm pointing at. It'd be a lot easier if we had a table. So this stairwell, it's an amphitheater. It can easily fit 6 people wide. So how do you guys want to walk into here? You want to walk side by side? You want to walk 2 by 2? How do you want to do this? It's a very wide stairwell coming in. Again, this is a theater. Like it's people can come in and out. So
David could put his hand on Gunny. Do you want me to go first?
There's like this weird comforting cold as you kind of touch her. Like it's an icy ass cold y'all have not felt down here in a while. Like it feels like home. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's
Just puts it
yeah.
on my forehead,
I
like,
gave Gunny a hug, and I was like, oh, it feels like ice.
it's so nice.
It's so hot here.
Oh no, I got the hiccups. Nicotine hiccups.
But still moving forward very cautiously, paying closer attention to
what you guys
anything.
notice. What you notice when you're walking through first, as you guys are descending down these stairs, the air feels thinner, but like not because of the lack of oxygen. Something else. Something is pressing on you almost, and there's this silence. This all you hear is the echo of your footsteps at first, and it feels familiar. It feels personal. This is a very familiar feeling, and I want everyone to individually roll me a history check to see if you can remember. It is a high DC. I will give you a heads up.
Probably
Not incredibly
I'm
high,
not
but for
smart.
level 4, it's high. Need a 16.
Nat 1 for a 3.
Nope.
Davik, what you got?
I got a 7.
None of you recognize it. That sucks. I really was hoping someone would. Okay, that's okay.
That's your fault for making it high.
I had to. It only.
Do you
it-
want
it-
to?
it-
Does someone want to roll for Ricker just to see if somebody
I will.
knows?
I will. Let me pull his page up. Actually, that's a good call. I can do that because he is with you guys. He's very silent. In this situation, Ricker would be up front. I know Grim enough. I'm not looking at. Why am I looking? I literally have almost clicked piss. I'm not looking at my characters.
Piss.
Piss with me.
Campaigns load. As you guys do continue forward, and you notice that the torches on the walls, they are flickering. They can't stay lit. They light up and then they go out, and they're like, it's like they're struggling to stay lit. So the light's flickering. It's hard to make out what's in front. The two of you with dark vision, you're not having an issue seeing what's going on. You're like, it's weird. The two that don't have dark vision, you guys are kind of struggling to have like make out what's going on. And I said history. Oh god, it's a flat roll. Let's see. No, I got a 9. I'm rolling my Ezra dice that are trash that I stopped rolling like day 1 to see what would happen. I didn't think I would have to roll for you guys tonight. I feel bad now. All right. As you continue forward, Vex, you said that Gunny was looking around trying to see if she spotted anything, right?
Yeah.
Give me a perception check. You're not at disadvantage because it's dim.
Yeah. I don't see shit.
Okay. Fair
I
enough.
see whatever an 8 will give me.
No.
She's
You-
essentially just so on
So it
edge
isn't-
about like trying to locate Daniel that like she's
because
just
you're worried.
casually skimming past.
Yeah, I'm not, and you're not just using your eyes here. Like this is a heightened sense of awareness, right? It's dark. It's as creepy as hell. You're listening for stuff, and all you can hear at this moment is the echoing of your footsteps in this hall until you guys get to the bottom of the steps. You hear this faint sobbing in the distance.
Does it sound like somebody we recognize?
Roll me an insight check. All
I
of you
do
can
too?
if you'd like.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone can. Everyone can.
Ooh.
I was gonna say I have good insight. That's a 19, baby.
Okay.
Oh, that's a way better number than I thought it was gonna be. That's a 22.
Okay. Did you get Sal?
Insight
Yep.
24.
What'd you get, Sal?
Well, I rolled a 4, so
Oh, you rolled a 4. Yeah, that works. That actually makes sense for you too. Gunny. It sounds. This sounds like. your mom.
Gunny mom, Vex mom.
Gunny mom.
Okay.
Auraria. You, for a second, you can't pick it up, but then you recognize this to be your ex-sister-in-law crying?
Gross.
Savik. You
But
hear
do I hear
your-
my wife?
You hear your ex-wife crying, sobbing. Like
Oh,
these aren't little like, this isn't like the witch in Left 4 Dead crying. This is like sobbing. It sounds like it's further down the hall to the right a little bit, like straight ahead, but on the right side to the corner where you guys hear it. Sal, you can't recognize it, but you hear this sobbing. It sounds heartbreaking, like someone lost a child, like hard crying, but it's distant.
Gunny would pick up the pace a little bit.
Okay. As you continue forward,
You don't need to do all that for my ex-wife. She sucks.
as you continue forward, you do see you see a mirror on the wall that seems to be emitting a glow, like its own light.
Oh, didn't we hear something about mirrors?
Oh, I've had good luck with mirrors.
As you guys get closer, there's a crack down the middle of it, and you see a reflection. You see the party. You see Salamander. You see Gunny. You see Auraria. You see Thavik. You see Ricker.
I wouldn't
But-
approach them. How big is the mirror?
It's on the wall, so standing. It doesn't look too big, but actually, it's probably a good
Is it
5-foot
like a
mirror. But
dance
it's
mirror.
no. It's a very ornate mirror. I should have described it. It's a very ornate mirror that has this really beautiful design around it, like mounted on is stone on the like the mount for it is stone on the wall. It would stand about 5 feet tall if it were on the ground, but it's up and a little ways away from me. But what you guys see in the reflection is your party, but much older. You look tired, broken down, worn out, just exhausted and defeated almost. If whoever would wish to, you can anyone can roll me an Arcana or Religion check.
Let's see. Do I get any advantage before I roll?
Why would you?
Due to the past experience I've had with the mirror shards.
No, not for this.
Okay, sounds good.
Dirty 20 religion.
Okay.
That's a
Natural
7, baby.
21. Also religion.
Okay. What'd you get, Thavik?
7.
You also have a D. You have. I will say this, Spark. You have a D8 you can use.
I can. I want to save it just in case there's a little bit of combat.
Okay. Sal, what'd you get?
I got a dirty 20 Arcana.
Okay. The 3 that passed, you can feel that this play. You now recognize that feeling, that why the air felt thinner, why you feel suppressed. This place feels like this isn't. Sal and Gunny and Auraria aren't feeling this. Cody, Vex, and Jasher are feeling this. This feels much like when you pass through the veil. It has that thickness to it, almost. The air's thin, but like the when you're passing through it, it feels like almost like you're wading in water a little bit, but not like slowing you down, just heavier. Thavik, you hear a voice that you don't recognize, but Sparky, you heard it in your dream. And he says he didn't want to come here. I made him. It was the only way.
It's Guitar Boy.
Did you say that out loud?
I said at least to Thavik. I don't know if I said it because I'm inside right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're
Thavik's
inside.
out.
Okay.
But I said tonight, it's Guitar Boy. Remember the guy we saw, in the mirror shard earlier?
Sure did.
Uh-huh.
I'm glad you
I hear-
remembered.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a reason you got it.
I remember.
No, they're feeling that feeling.
Yeah.
Vex
Which
is gonna
actually
tap
also
in with,
also real quick for you, because Gunny and Gunny's experience, Gunny is also feeling a very similar feeling to when she was lost in Moreebness, wandering, not knowing who she was. It feels familiar and almost like a home sense, but like you don't get a happy home. You get a sad home. I didn't like this place home. Because Moreebness was not a good time for you. Remember all like the mushrooms and the wisps and stuff. It was not a great time for Gunny. That was when you didn't know who you were. You feel a sense of loss again.
Oh, and that feeling without knowing like what's going on in Gunny's head. It's, you know, Vex is gonna kind of prod into the thoughts and be like, we need to calm down for a second here, bud, because this is, I don't like it here. And, you know, she's gonna pop back and she goes, I don't like it either. It's off. It's bad. I didn't ever want to feel this again. And, you know, Vex would kind of perk up and be like, you felt the weird in-between shit before? Because I didn't feel this until we came here. Like, this is the waters that we waded through to get here. She's like, well, this is that weird hazy feel, like when I first became a shade, you know, before when I died. I don't like this. This makes me feel, and the rest of the party, while all of this is going on internally, Gunny will actually start to somewhat disappear. Like, she's very much, I don't want to be here right now. Okay. And Vex kind of feels that pull away, and she's like,
I don't have dark vision. I can't see that.
She's like, do you want me to handle this? And she really kind of sucks it up, fades back in a little bit. She goes, not right now. No, this is a me moment. We need to find Daniel and leave. We need to find him and leave. Okay, buddy. I'm here if you need me. And she feels this like kind of that like reassuring like back scratch. And she kind of pops out of it and looks at everybody else and goes, we really just need to find what we're looking for and leave. Very quickly. I don't like it here.
Al being the only one to see Gunny because of dark vision kind of fade out.
And then kind of pop back.
Well, before she pops back, he's like, oh, that's what we're doing. And I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
But rematerializes. He's invisible, but an invisible Sal is going to go. Okay.
Dang it. Oh, poor guy.
What we're doing.
Man, I'm so glad you guys have Sal in your party, because this is making this so much less heavy. Because like, when I made this, I didn't think it would be. I didn't intend for it to be so damn dark. And now I'm like, God, I'm in a place. I'm in a mind palace, and it's not happy.
Go to group with everybody.
At least I'm safe inside my mind.
No, at least I'm safe inside
my mind.
Yeah, exactly. You guys, Vex, roll me a perception check. For you specifically. You all are still hearing the sobbing. I'm seeing if you recognize anything.
That is wildly good. Okay. It's perception. Also 22, funny enough.
It's not feminine to you.
What do you mean it's not feminine?
It's not a feminine sobbing to you. It's masculine. It's a male voice sobbing to you, what you hear. Which you recognize it changed because you heard it in your head when you were as Gunny. You're hearing Raven sobbing. What's up, Code? You're muted.
Muted. I said a white. and I didn't.
Yeah, you hear a white man crying.
A white man?
man?
No.
A white man, no.
What did the police do about it? Nothing. Typical.
Where you guys were facing this mirror, also, Gunny or Vex, you're no longer in the mirror. You didn't show back up. When you took over and you reappeared, you didn't appear in the mirror yet. But you see the rest of the group. You see Sal looking shriveled up. You see Auraria looking worn.
Sal?
No, in the mirror? Oh, no, you wouldn't be either. You're invisible. You're right. You don't see Sal either. Both of you are missing from the mirror now. So where you guys are facing, that crying would be back into your right a little bit. It sounds like it's further than the wall is, but it's not like coming through the wall, if that makes sense. But it's in that direction. As you guys look around the room, like just take the room in, your eyes are starting to adjust a little bit to this light. Those of you that can see well in dim light. Those of you who can't see well, who don't have dark vision, you're still adjusting to it. Like, you can make out shapes. It's just kind of hard to see. You do see a pathway that continues straight ahead from like the way you guys came in from the stairwell. It continues straight on. You're just in a foyer essentially. But there isn't that is the only pathway forward. There is no other doors that you could see. It's just this round chamber with this mirror. Nothing else on the walls. The building itself looks worn and weathered and cracked. The ground is dirty. It's not like it's been polished stone or anything. It's this place seems abandoned. What do you like to do?
Okay, so even though Gunny disappeared and reappeared, she's no longer
in the mirror.
In the mirror.
Yes. Because Vex is forward, correct?
No.
Oh, I thought Vex was forward. Oh, then never. That's my bad. I misunderstood. Then yes, Gunny, you would see yourself. That was my bad. I thought Vex was forward. Okay.
Nope. Vex asked if Gunny wanted her to take over.
Okay, I misunderstood. You're good. You don't see Sal. Retcon that. You also don't see Sal at all.
Just that like heavy feeling of like I don't want to be here is now just very anxious as Gunny just kind of Sal?
Oh no, I'm right here. I haven't moved. I saw you kind of fading in and out, and then I thought, oh, and then you didn't, and then I kind of already bit it, and it feels weird to waste it, and now I'm just invisible.
How long does invisibility last anyway? Like an hour, right? Okay, yeah, you're fine.
Unless he does something to trip it.
Yeah, if I attack, if I cast another spell.
Yeah, right. Thavik, you had done your Detect Good and Evil.
Yeah.
And that you had something about, you said there's something about,
Fae, Fiend, Celestial, and Undead.
And then Construct? Or something like that? Like something about an item or something like that?
Let me look at that.
I need to have that spell up, honestly, that would help.
Sparky just like, let me waddle over here.
Let me just look at my other screen real quick. Let's see. Not spells, actions. Let's see.
After the Fane's Fiend, Celestial Undead,
Yeah.
you said something else.
Yeah. I'm trying to find it. There it is. Okay, and I know it's creature type in the same radius. I can I can detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated with the hollow spell.
Okay. Never mind. I was just double checking. So what do you guys want to do in this foyer? Do you want to continue forward or look around? What are you going to do?
So
I'm a little cautious for sure. So I'll do a quick little look around. I guess anyone watching us, trying to keep an eye out for bad guys.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, give me a perception check.
What? This is bullshit. My D20 got stuck in my dice tower. 1 second. Alright, reroll. The old. Damn it, that doesn't matter. A natural 1.
Yeah, you're distracted by the mirror and the fact that you're not there. And you're not processing as to why you're not seeing yourself anymore. It's not clicking. Oh yeah, I went invisible. Because it was like it looked like a different you. Everyone in the mirror, like you could tell who they are, but it looked different. You're like, why am I gone? And you're just distracted by that.
Yeah, that actually at this point, like making poses in the mirror.
Yeah, like why I can't. Yeah. What do the rest of you want to do?
Let's see.
Can't see anything. I'm just kind of just like.
You can see. It's just hard for you to see. It's not dark in there. It's
Yeah,
just
I
dim.
don't like it. I'm just kind of following people. I'm just like,
Fair
all right,
enough.
I'm following the people who can see.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
seem to be. I'm even questioning whether I can see more because they keep fading in and out of existence to me. So I don't think I can see anything. I'm like,
Okay,
oh, they're
fair
there.
enough.
Oh no, they're back. No, wait.
Fair enough. That all right. What about you, Thavik?
I'm yelling at Thera because I think it's Thera right now. My ex-wife, or what was her name?
Oh, you're yelling at her?
Yeah, it wasn't funny the first time, crocodile bitch. Go away.
Do you go over there?
No. I don't
Okay.
want to see her.
The sobbing, it kind of stops for a moment, and then you guys notice it's coming from a different direction. It's coming from where you came from, but up the stairs now.
I don't like that.
Nope, that's evil. That's
it's not.
not.
Stretch and hydrate.
That's not. Maybe not evil. That's
No, I didn't want to make a
evil.
horror game.
I didn't make a horror game. Giggling child voice from 7 different directions.
It's not a giggling child voice. It's a crying woman.
No, that's a what do you call it? It's a trope in horror.
Oh yeah.
Things. So the giggle child comes from over here and then from over there and then.
It moved after you yelled at it.
I don't
I'll
want to
say
see
that.
my ex-wife.
Am I still hearing Thavik's ex-wife too?
Yes.
Did she die and now is haunting us?
I hope not.
Well,
Okay, one second.
You can roll
Hey,
me a religion check.
I don't. Oh, yeah.
If you
that
want to.
makes more-
Isn't that intelligence?
No, I'm gonna ask Gunny. Gunny, I do not mean to be insensitive. Are ghosts real?
Also, since Gunny's forward, because I did misunderstand, you're still hearing your mother. Are
So
ghosts
what are-
real?
I'm assuming that Aurelia can't really see the facial expression in the dark. but
Nope,
there's just
cannot.
gonna be this. There's gonna be this very audible. Yes, we're real.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Didn't understand that. Sorry. Are you hearing a woman crying? Young?
Yes.
Annoying?
No.
Ridiculously muscular.
Yes.
I miss her every day.
He fucking
Why?
would too. He fucking would too. He fucking
Listen, he
would
was
too.
so sad when she left.
He was heartbroken, dude.
He was not having a good time.
All right.
She cheated on you and then tried to gaslight you into hating me. I was here first.
I didn't hate you. I just therapy.
You just didn't believe me.
I need a bar spell so I can cast Dad Rock.
Listen
Listen to "She Hates Me" by the.
You guys,
Thought she was
well,
in.
actually, I think everyone could notice this. You guys see Ricker kind of stop for a second and like look down the hall, like ahead. And give me a minute. And he like leans down to the ground, starts looking down that way. I think they went that way. And he like points down the hall. I kind of make out footprints, I think. Pretty sure, actually. Yeah, no, he can see just fine. Actually, this man's got fucking blind sight. Oh
Blindsight's
yeah,
usually only 10
I know,
feet.
it
Okay.
is, but he also has 120 feet of dark vision.
That's fair.
So as he crushes closer to the ground and starts like following it, you guys see him doing the tracking that he was doing before, when he was trying to find footsteps, and he had climbed on top of the building and was chasing down the guy you guys chased into the Undercity. Yeah, I'm pretty confident they went this way, guys.
Okay.
You're
Yeah, I guess we'll follow. I'll still invisible, but I'll tail behind. And
Okay.
I do Odie would take over at this point.
okay. All right. You guys are switching a lot easier now. You're getting more comfortable with this. It is becoming a smoother transition where you don't have to try as hard, especially
Except
in
for me.
especially in harder situations, though, like intense situations.
I think I've switched once.
Yeah, you've switched once, maybe twice, maybe, of your own accord, at least. You guys move a little bit further, and the room it opens up. It goes from this smaller hallway, maybe like 4 people wide, to a huge, massive circular amphitheater. It's got an open stone floor. The seating is all around. It seems to be collapsing in certain areas where like it's just crumbled and there's no passageway to some parts, and then other parts you can wrap around, and you see different stairwells that go up the amphitheater that some are broken. This place is ancient, it seems like. You look around, all of you are able to see these torn banners and these carvings of performers at certain spots. Like they're these statues, but these that once were elegant dresses that were carved in that are now worn out, weathered to almost smooth stone. But you can make out some. You're able to see these. Some statues have these masks, and they look to be standing very regal and stern, almost like judges, in a way. And at the center of the floor is a broken. You're able to see, at least the ones with dark vision are able to make out a broken cage.
How many figures did you say there were?
Huh?
How many figures? Or statues?
They're lining the walls in different spots. They're like placed as decoration. You can tell that these statues have been here a long time. This place has been here a long time. These statues are pretty worn out, and you're not able to make like super good detail out on them. But again,
like the dude I saw down in the caverns.
No,
Okay.
no, not like that. No.
Okay, got it.
Similar wear, but not destroyed like that one was.
Got it.
What do you guys want to do?
There's this very much like
Cody's face is like, this is a bad thing. Like his face is like, I don't want to do this.
There's this urge before we go to like more so study
Mm-hmm.
the mirror, right? Like, because you said that Aurelia looked
older and tired and worn, like old, like aged, wrinkled.
What does Thavik look like? She only mentioned Aurelia.
Same.
House.
Everyone looked beaten down, like they had a really rough life. Like, you know, when you meet some people and you can just look at them like, man, you've lived a life.
You look at them and you're like, how are we the same age?
Yeah. Yeah. Like they have lived some life. Life has not been good to them. And in the mirror, like they were, you know, same motions, but they just looked old.
So Gunny's gonna try to become more corporeal again.
Okay. Yeah.
How does she change?
You also look older. But it's strange because it's like you can see it. Sorry, I just read Sadie's fucking message.
Steady with the shameless sunscreen.
If you don't want people to think you look rough, wear SPF. Yep.
True.
So it's strange though, right? Like you're able to make out age, but also not. Like you get the feeling it's what you would look like if you could age.
And in
But
that,
it's like in and out. It's almost like the mirror can't make up its mind about you.
in that seeing herself age, there is going to be a weird sense of comfort.
Okay. All right.
In this wanting to, she kind of like reaches out to go and like touch the mirror, and she's like, no.
Okay. Sparky, did you bring that pack with you, by the way? I'm just curious.
I did, and
Okay.
on that note, I wanted to smash the mirror.
Which mirror? The big mirror?
The big one, the one that's
With
still
how are you doing it?
just the butt of my glaive, I guess.
Okay, roll me an attack roll.
Thank you. Wanna see if it does the same thing the other one did. I wanna see my dog. Sorry. Attack.
So to remind you how that worked is that you had looked into the shard,
Correct.
and it shattered when you looked into it.
Correct.
So you're trying to get shards of this. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Got you. Okay.
Action attack. Attack roll. I'm adding my D8.
Okay.
Just imagine it. Ooh. I have not rolled well today.
Ooh.
It's to make up for the good.
It's to make up for all them
rolls I got.
17s.
Yeah. With the 6, so 8 plus 6 is math.
14.
Go ahead, that. Yep.
The butt of your glaive hits it, and it does make a mark, but it's kind of like it makes a mark how when a windshield gets hit. So it doesn't crack it, like shatter it like a normal mirror would. It makes like a baseball hit it. You know what I mean? It makes it like a where the butt hit. You can see like that smashed it, but it didn't crack the entire glass. It didn't spiderweb it.
Okay.
And
Baseball.
as you, yeah, it's just like you hit
So there
it,
should
and
be
it
like a bunch of little pieces, but not like a lot of spider webs, right?
right.
So I
And
can pick up the
as
little
you
pieces.
no, as you pull away, it seems to heal itself because you rolled a 14.
Don't like that. Oh,
There's
well, I guess. Oh, sorry.
as you go to like smash the mirror, because Gunny's having her whole moment of like being able to see herself age. There's gonna be this like really sharp turn, and she's like,
Okay,
Are we supposed to break it?
tap in, Sparky. All right. I need all y'all's alter egos out right this minute, because I'm about to show you some cool shit, and y'all better be out for this.
What?
Oh my god, get Jasher out already. You've been here long enough.
I'll roll for
Sorry.
it, but I'm resisting.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I know. You just roll. I got the DC in my head. I know it's going to be difficult. You're fine.
Jasher, get your ass out of you.
However, because of how Sparky's doing this
Uh-huh.
in a very intimidating way, I don't want an intelligence. I want a charisma.
Ooh. Do I roll an intimidation?
No, it's just
Okay.
how
Is it
you would be doing this.
charisma,
You just roll
is
me
it
a charisma check.
Like check or save?
Check for Auraria to try to do it.
Okay. Charisma check is +3, not +5. 18.
It was 16. You come out.
Jasher, you can go back to your hiding hole in a second. All right, Vex, you here? Cody? I go.
Yeah.
And like Gunny just looking back at now Sparky back at the mirror, and she feels this kind of like poke in her head and be like, "You can come back in a second, bud. I think this is me time."
The Vex, when you
Okay.
come forward,
Mhm.
you and everyone else notices that the reflection's gone. In fact, everyone's reflection is gone from this mirror at this point.
All right. Cody, you out?
Sal, who is still invisible. Yeah. So this here. Yeah, I'm up.
Sal says that?
Well,
No, Cody came forward earlier.
Oh, my bad. All right. I need everyone to look at this at the exact same time, because the second that you don't look at it, just or whatever, the second you look at it, it goes poof. But it's really cool and it shows you stuff from our world. Or sometimes it shows you a guy playing guitar. But that's not the point. And I'm gonna take out the mirror shard
I've seen
and
so
What
many
about a guy
douches
playing
with
guit-
guitar.
don't
Wait.
worry about it.
What? No, what?
Is it
I don't
Christian?
know.
Vex,
We don't know.
You
Hey.
don't know who it is.
We don't know.
In
Anyway.
fact, you feel familiar, but you can't remember who that is. None of you can. You want to. It's there on the tip of your tongue. It's right there, but you don't know.
That's John Rzeznik.
John Mayer.
You said blonde.
I did. He had highlights. I don't know. So you're gonna pull the shard out and have everyone look into it.
Yeah, at the same time. So it
I
doesn't
was not
disappear.
expecting this, so this is gonna take me a moment.
Into the shard or into the mirror?
Into the mirror shard that I have.
She pulled a shard out of a pack that she had. That was Silas's
I have it
pack.
wrapped up.
It's something that she had brought with her from the one shot we did to bring her back.
Mm.
She and I did the other day. Sparky, when you look into it, last time, if I remember correctly, you saw your dog and your sister playing, correct?
Yep. And then I saw.
I'm not gonna speak
dude.
detail here. It's a very grim image of your dog. I'll leave it at that. Jasher, when you look into this mirror, you see the clown doll from that night.
Oh, gross.
It's torn, it's bloody, and it looks like it's laughing. Vex, when you look into it, all you see is the old journeys you worked at, but it's dilapidated. It's almost like apocalyptic how it would look. If that makes sense. You probably get a little bit of joy out of that, but it looks like the environment around it is. It looks like the building itself is, or the mall itself is smoking. It's destroyed. Cody, you see Morph alone under a tree in the snow. He looks scared and alone. As you guys all peer into this and really start to take in what you're looking at, Thavik, I need you to roll me a d4.
Ooh, a D4.
Mhm.
Well, let me look at that. That's a 1, baby.
You take 1 point of slashing damage as this shatters in your hand.
Ow. Wait, it wasn't still in the cloth when I uncovered it?
Were you holding it that way? I figured you were holding it out.
I figured I had, like, so we had it wrapped in the cloth, so I would
Right.
look at it accidentally.
Right.
I figured I unfolded the.
Oh, okay. Okay, I misunderstood. No, you don't take any damage. You're fine.
Okay, cool.
I thought you were just holding it. You're good. Good save on that. I mean, you scared of 1 point of damage. All right.
I'm not scared of 1
No,
point
I'm
of damage.
kidding. I'm kidding.
just confused.
I'm just confused.
Bitch, I have commoner stats. I'm afraid of 1 point of damage.
No, y'all didn't have commoner stats. You rolled.
Commoner health.
Fair enough. Same. All right. As this shatters, the mirror that's on the wall, you hear this cracking. Again, it did heal itself from where you hit it, but that center, this crack down the middle, and you hear a cracking. And if you turn back and look at it, it's now spiderwebbing from that crack, and the light from the mirror itself goes dim.
Okay.
There's no longer
Jasher's-
reflections.
I need to. After I saw the clown doll, I was running. So back in. Do I need to roll to swap?
You do, because this is your second time trying to go back in. I need you to roll. Roll me, because of what happened. Roll me a wisdom.
While he's doing
Because this
that,
is your fear pushing you out.
Yo. And it's a check, not a save.
Yes,
So I don't get
because you're trying to do something versus resisting something.
Okay. That
It's not a hard one because your fear is so
14?
high. That it was a 12. Yeah.
Okay.
Your fear was so high, I was making it a low roll because you have your fight or flight kicked in.
Yeah.
And it's almost like you pass Auraria in your mind. Like you're like, nope, bye.
Mhm.
And she's just like,
Something about that feels extremely on brand.
she's just like, fine, and comes forward. And as Auraria, as your vision, takes hold, and you everything kind of broadens back up, you notice there is no more reflection. The mirror's dim, it's dull, it looks old and dirty and broken.
I don't like that.
taking all the shards I can into the glove. Do, 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 do.
Oh,
Don't
this
forget.
they're not. It's not like it's falling apart, broken. It's just cracked. Worse.
Oh, it's just cracked, so I can
Yeah,
take
it's
it off
cracked
the wall
worse.
and just... It's a normal mirror now, right? Or at least
roll me an insight check.
ooh, insight.
Yeah. Or Arcana,
Ooh.
whichever one you prefer.
Insight is what I prefer. That's a 21.
You get the feeling that this is no longer this will provide you no. You're not going to get any joy out of this. You break it. You try to look into it. You get a feeling you're not going to get what you just got from that shard you had.
Boo.
That it's you can tell it's it's not giving the reflection anymore, so it doesn't seem like it's enchanted anymore.
Well, can I do like a Arcana or insight or
You guys are
something
back in the foyer, by the
Yeah.
way.
to see if there's any like runes or anything on it?
You wanted to
On
roll
mirror.
on it? Yeah, you roll me an
Either-
roll me an investigation.
Ooh, I like investigation.
Anyone else can roll as well if you'd like.
That's bad. That's a 7.
Also,
said for
I was gonna say
investigation?
I was also gonna say it's at a disadvantage anyway because it's dim light.
I don't think I can do any worse. So
Yeah, you're
do
fine.
You still
You're
want
fine.
me? Okay.
No, I was just letting you know. I meant to do that. The other two who have dark vision do not have to roll a disadvantage for that because you got to use your eyes for this, right?
And it was just investigation. It wasn't like a choice between this or that.
It was investigation because you're trying to inspect it to see if it had runes.
That is a Joe Dirte 20.
Okay. So how did you roll?
What's funny is like I rolled thinking that you were saying we all roll at disadvantage. Like I was
No,
like,
no,
oh
no,
yeah.
no.
I was
Just
like,
the two who don't have
we're
dark
all
vision.
emotional. It's great. And then I was like, this bitch spit out 2 19s,
Hell yeah.
right?
7.
Yeah. So Gunny, you're able to make out, or is it Vex is for
Is-
Vex? You're able to
Vex.
see. You can't recognize these symbols, but they're eerie. They give off this same feeling as the room. When you're looking at them, you get this instinct of like, this is a part of what we're feeling. This is a part
And
of
they're
something.
runes.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna
no
kind
clue
of
what
like
they are though, like what they
she's
say.
gonna just kind of start like patting down Gunny's pockets. She's like, we share the same fucking body. Do you not have like sticky notes or something? She's just gonna like reach into like her little side. Oh yeah, a bitch got sticky notes all the time. I'm gonna throw that out there. Like, you need to write something down, girl. I got you. Anyways.
Hey, that's me at work. I always got a sticky notepad in my pocket.
She, like, I go to pull out just notebook paper. Like,
Okay,
Gunny's
yeah.
got a little notebook,
Mm-hmm.
and she just,
So you're gonna try to copy the runes?
yeah, just
Okay. Based on how it looks like you're trying to do it, I need you to make me a either sleight of hand or performance check.
We're doing sleight of hand. I might need to switch dice. That's a third 19 I've rolled tonight.
Okay,
So that's a grand
hey.
total. That's a total of 24.
Yeah, that's fantastic. You do a phenomenal job of copying these. There's a couple discrepancies, but it's not your fault. Like, this thing's worn and weathered, but for the most part, you got it down. Like, you're pretty confident. Yeah, if I show this to someone who knows what these are, they'll be able to tell me what it is.
I don't like her, but the one lady at the bar seems like she knows, unfortunately, more than we want her to know about us, so she might know about this. And I suck at remembering things. That's why I write shit down all the time.
Fair enough. Ricker is standing in the doorway. Are you guys done?
Can you bring out Grim? You're a dick.
Are we trying to find your boyfriend? The longer we wait, the more likely he's dead.
Wait, did Grim get to see any of the stuff that we did? Just for his
No. He wasn't over there. That's what he gets for not being here. It's okay, I got stuff in store for him, don't worry. He had to get his wife. Yeah, that's what he gets for having a wife.
But Vex doesn't quite let Gunny take over just yet. Just kind of walks over to Ricker and is like, "You're such a dick," and pushes forward.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Oh wait. Alright.
Switching back over to Thavik?
Yeah.
Okay.
I only came out to do talky talk.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Okay.
now it is back to his turn.
Cody, you're staying forward, Auraria is staying forward, right?
Yeah.
You guys head back into the vault, the amphitheater, and again, you see these broken steps, you see the statues, you see a broken cage in the middle of the amphitheater in the floor.
There's a broken cage in the middle of the floor.
Yep.
Anything in it?
I mean, it's a little ways down. You have to go to it, but yeah. I mean, you can go to it and check it out.
Yeah, like.
Was there before, right? Or
Huh?
I wasn't there before, right?
It was there when
It
you
was.
came in the first time. Mm-hmm.
That's a siren cage, bitch.
So yeah, okay. You head over there, Gunny. You head down.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Vex, I guess. The first thing you see as you get to it is in front of it, on the floor, is a very similar sigil or rune that you've seen before. It's a golden eye, but it's split in half. As the rest of you come up, you all can make that out. It's still dim light here. It's not completely dark in this amphitheater. There's it's this flickering. The torches are trying to stay lit, but they just keep going out and then coming back and then going out, coming back, going out. If anyone wants to roll me an investigation check, you can to search the cage if you'd like or anything like that. Those of you who have don't have dark vision have to roll a disadvantage, or assist the other one and have a regular roll.
6.
I got a rock.
Rock. I'm not roll well.
Feel free to use your regular dice. What'd you get?
Yeah, that'd just be 17.
17? Okay. What'd you get there, Gunny?
What was it? Sorry, I was making nameplates for
An
myself.
investigation check, if you'd like. If you'd like.
I'm gonna cast guidance on Gunny.
Okay.
Great.
While
I
you're
would
searching, Sal, you're looking in the cage and you see a silver locket that's popped open. What you see is a small hand drawing of Gunny.
Hey.
Roll me for you had a 17. Yeah, you recognize this kind of artwork. Well, Cody, you don't. Never mind. You wouldn't recognize it. Sal would. Cody wouldn't.
What kind of artwork is it?
Oh, it's how it's drawn, right? Like the style. Who's it? Like, who would have drawn this? But it's very obviously Gunny. Nice little nameplate there that I can't read.
The audacity.
With your sticky notes. So what were you saying before I was? What were you saying, Cody?
I'll call Gunny out over and I'll show her.
Gunny, you recognize this drawing. You've seen this drawing.
Has
This was a
Gunny
drawing.
recognized the drawing, or has Vex recognized the drawing?
Is Vex still forward?
Yup.
Oh,
'Cause,
never
like,
mind.
this is
You don't
literally what-
recognize it.
Yeah.
Look,
Like-
it's right there. It says Vex.
I can't read it. I'm looking at the
Why are you
stream.
lying?
I'm looking at the stream, not Zoom.
Oh, god damn it. I'm trying to make life easier on you, god damn it.
I'm sorry, I'm running the stream, so I have to pay attention to the screen. Cody said stupid. I couldn't hear you, but I read your lips. Vex, you can roll me a, let's see, with this situation. You can roll me an insight check against yourself.
Against what for myself?
A DC I'm making up for you. I'm
Great.
just letting you know it's against your own. It's to see if Gunny is going to speak up.
An insight check. Oh, my insight's. Oh, and I'm still
It's
guided.
bomb.
Hold up.
And you are still guided, yep.
I am still guided. That is a 15.
Gunny's
I
not
rolled
like coming.
shit.
Gunny's not like coming forward, but you do get a sense of familiarity and this like pang of sadness, like heartache.
hmm
So you know it's definitely something important, and you do recognize like that's Gunny. You can make that out easy. It's a beautiful drawing.
hmm
But and familiar. I would say with a 15, you get the feeling that this meant something to Gunny. This means something to her. She's kind of being quiet, especially now. It's an emotional moment for her. Vex.
Without
what-
getting.
Oh, go ahead.
Without getting like too pry-y, like
Mhm.
feeling that this is an emotional thing. She's literally just gonna ask and be like, "Who drew it? It's pretty."
You see Daniel's face in your mind, like you get the mental image of Daniel. This was for your sake, Vex. This was the first drawing he did of Gunny, and it's folded in a way where it's her face that shows in the locket. But if you remember when you were like training, or she was training, and he did a drawing of her.
hmm
It's that one. She didn't know that he had kept it in that manner and put it in a little locket. So, now what did you roll in your investigation earlier? Because you were rolling when Cody was rolling, I thought.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! I
I
need
thought
to
you said-
reroll it.
Okay,
I completely forgot what it was.
you're okay. You're okay.
Woo! I'm pretty sure it was above 15, but I
I
don't.
thought it was too. I thought you had a 17, but I couldn't remember if that was you or Cody.
Maybe we'll just call it a 17.
Okay, you see this shimmer in the air.
Mm-hmm.
This like after image almost of a person, of a gnome. But it's like just the outline a little bit. It's hard to make out even with your dark vision. It's hard to make out, but it's almost like a residue that's in the air. It gives you that same sense of dread, I guess is a good way to put how you guys have been feeling with feeling, the presence of the veil here. Jasher and Sparky, did you guys roll by chance?
For which thing?
Investigation.
No,
I
I
did. I
cast
got
guidance.
a 6.
I cast guidance
You
on
cast
Gunny to help
guidance.
Gunny.
Okay. Do you want to look for something, or are you good?
I can.
Sure.
I'm not smart.
It is at disadvantage
I'm double
you-
not smart.
because you're having a hard time seeing.
Also,
Well,
Jasher, I
that-
don't know what's going on with your light. You look gray.
And
That's
no,
on
It's on
intentional.
purpose.
Okay, my bad.
That's supposed to look gray. I don't have
Okay.
a blue filter, so I made myself less saturated. All right, first roll was a 19. So I might see something.
You might see something. That's great.
Well, that's going to be a total of, let's see, investigation is a +0. So that's going to be a 13.
That's actually what you needed.
Oh my
Nice.
goodness.
No
I
joke.
see a thing.
Yeah, you see this tiny blue thread. You'd been looking. It took you a little bit. You didn't find it right away. It took you a little bit of looking and trying to. You're like, I think I see something, and you reach out and you touch it, and it's this little blue thread.
Is it taut?
Yeah, but
Oh.
not like trapped.
Okay.
Like it's hung on something, and you notice it's tight in a certain direction, right? It's not like it's tied to something. It's a thread, and when
not
you pull
like
it,
a
you're like, oh,
tripwire. It's
not a tripwire. It's not like
gonna
it's
pull
across
something.
anything. It's a thread that, as you pull it, it's hung on something, and you're able to pull it and trace it. And do you want to continue tracing where it goes?
It's Auraria, yeah. Yeah, I would just wander off. It's like, ooh, a puzzle.
Hey,
Not good
Life
at
in Neon.
puzzles.
Thank you for the raid.
Woo!
Not good at puzzles, likes to do puzzles. Very
Fair enough.
you know the Winston from New Girl.
Yes.
Like to
Okay.
do
Is this-
puzzles, not good at puzzles.
Is
As-
this an
as-
almond?
Do you let the rest of the party know what's happening?
No,
Okay.
Auraria
All right.
would not. I made this a mental thought that Auraria likes to solve puzzles, not good at puzzles.
It's dark here. So whose passive perception is 15 or higher?
Ooh, I think mine is. My perception.
Mine is.
Perceptions.
I don't care about you.
Aw,
Oh no,
we're
just
mean.
kidding.
What is yours,
I passed-
Gunny?
Mine's 14.
What's yours, Stavik?
It's 13. I was thinking of my past.
Can we call
insight.
it 15 since I'm under the effects of guidance and that gives me
No.
at least one?
Ricker can
No.
see. Ricker can.
Ricker's not paying you attention.
Ricker
Because
Will I
he's
get
not here right
bonus
now.
points because it's my twin?
Be real mean for
No.
him leaving.
No.
All right.
Auraria, you're pulling at this thread and you're following it
Mhm.
until you're just out of earshot.
Oh, what do you mean just? No.
You trailed it for a ways and you've been going quietly, and they're talking amongst themselves.
Okay.
And this thread, you see it stops at the stairs, going up the amphitheater. It's like up to some of the seats, but it stops there, right at the bottom. And you had a 13, you said?
Mm-hmm.
As you're pulling on it and you're trying to see exactly where it goes, I need you to roll me another investigation check at disadvantage. Don't forget you can guide yourself, Jasher. Don't forget you can guide yourself, Jasher. I'll be nice to you.
Oh, right. Damn, I'll do that.
I'll be nice this
my
time.
dice.
Oh, God, I thought he died. He just disappeared and screamed.
I tried to catch my dice. They were all falling. So I went out of. Whoa. Where is the last one? There we go. Okay. Guidance is a D4. Do I have any chatspiration?
You do not.
Great.
Oh, we gotta hydrate though.
Oh,
I thought they gave you something. I got excited right when you said it. Something popped up, and I was like, "No, never mind. Dang it. I'm sorry. Sorry to get your hopes up, man."
all right. That is a total of 12.
That's okay. That'll be fine.
I
That'll be
rolled a 4 on guidance.
fine. Jesus, nice, nice. I thought you rolled a 4 on your D20. I was like, "How did you get a 12?" Okay. It takes you a little bit of like running your finger. I almost said something different. I didn't want to get caught with the phrasing. Running your fingers along the seam, and you're able to catch the seam, and your nails are able to catch it. And you're able to get it. You're able to get a hold of this step, this bottom step. And you're like, steps don't do that. Like, that's not how steps are made. Why can't I get my nails under it?
And I'm good at puzzles.
So good at puzzles. What do you want to do?
I lift the step
Okay.
I have advantage on strength checks.
Yeah, no, you don't need it. You pry, and then it's hard at first, and you feel it clicks, and it gives, and it lifts. Everyone in the room, you hear this, including you, Jasher. You hear as the stone is rubbing against stone.
Okay.
You just hear stone rubbing against stone as you lift this up. As you lift it up, Auraria, you're knocked back 10 feet by this gust.
Okay.
You're not hurt, but you're pushed back by this gust.
And I'm out of earshot.
No, well, no, not now.
Okay.
They could hear that. They could hear the
Ow!
stone. You got knocked back 10 feet as everyone in the room, you hear this echoing it's coming from that residue. It's coming from the air around you. It's coming from that newfound hole. You were not supposed to come. He begged me to turn you away. But now you've seen it.
I didn't see anything.
I'll make you forget. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
You slut.
Prepare for combat next session.
You absolute slut muffin.
How long has it been?
What'd you say? You cut out so bad.
How long has it been? Is he still invisible?
Oh, it hasn't been an hour. You're still invisible.
Okay.
You're fine. It's been
So,
maybe
like-
20 minutes.
And ironically, Jasher changing his lighting made me be like, hold on, why don't we just like throw filters on? Like it would make sense
Yeah.
for like me
Sure.
to have like a full color filter on, but like Gunny just goes straight gray. Like
Okay.
it's a grayscale. Or like
That'll help me
the
know who's.
sepia.
I like the
like-
sepia actually.
Sepia.
It feels more fitting for her skin tone.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean? So I can like, I'll be able to differentiate for sure when you do that. I'll be like, oh, okay, that's who's for. I'm stuck in a box. All right, guys. Yeah. So I'll describe what comes out from under this. It's this. You see the shadow of a hand come up and grab the top and pull itself forward.
A big.
About 12 feet tall.
No.
And there's no shape to the body. It's this black mist with armor and a hood. And you see these long black like shadow claws. See this fucking mustache throwing me off. And you guys have
the mustache
woken up
effects.
the Vault Keeper Shade. And I hope you are excited.
Gunny, you know this thing?
Wait, hold up. My thing didn't.
It's not evil.
It's not a fiend or undead?
No.
Oh, I thought shades were
Fey, fiend,
classified as undead.
celestial.
That's the
Yes.
name of it is Vault Keeper Shade. I'm not making it's made of the
Oh.
veil. It's different.
That sounds like bullshit.
That sounds like
That sounds.
This is
It
going to bring up some
stupid.
questions of
You
whether
also
Auraria feels like
said
they
it
can
only
kill
lasted 10 minutes, so you wouldn't have noticed it because it was only within 60 feet, right? You
I
guys
think
had
so.
traveled much
How
further
big is
than
this fucking amphitheater?
well, you guys
Big.
were in the
I also
entrance
just
when you
walked,
cast
I
it.
also walked out of earshot from you.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, and you
So
guys
we
you
walked
casted it
all
when
the
you
way
entered.
into the cage, and then I walked further than that.
Yeah, it's a very big amphitheater. There
Never
was
mind.
there was
The
yeah.
space makes
And
me
you-
feel better about this.
And you guys have been yeah, it's a very big room. You guys have plenty of room to move around. So that's just playing with filters. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out and joining us. I know it was not announced that we were actually going to be doing this. I told the group, well, I asked the group, and they're like, yeah, and I didn't drop it in Discord. That's kind of on me. Thank you for the raid. Really appreciate you guys. Yeah, and tomorrow we're not streaming because tomorrow's Thursday, but we will be back next Tuesday with the Grimm's Adventures continuing our epic race, which I'm super excited about.
I'm so excited. Like I was telling Rel earlier, like I almost feel bad about
You should
how
never
much
feel bad.
about how much shit we have that everybody else doesn't, but it's like it was kind of to be expected.
It was crafted for your character. Let's be real. That's what this is. That event.
The fact
is
that
for.
Grimm has been so like, let me go. Let
Yeah.
me do it. I want to go.
So
I'm trying to figure out who
we
we
raiding?
should raid.
because y'all ain't asking if you leveled up.
We know better.
Your mom.
Is dead. Yeah, I know.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
That's why she's so ashy.
I can't put lotion on the skin. There is none. Who we thinking? Who we thinking? And y'all did level up
sorry.
last session, so.
But Auraria solved a really hard puzzle.
You rolled a 12 and a 13, my guy. I was being nice
Yeah.
to you.
Auraria's bad at puzzles.
enough.
Why don't we just raid? Why don't we just raid some friendos?
Yeah, let's
We
raid some
got-
friendos. I'm down.
We haven't raided Offbeat in a hot second, have we?
We haven't. Offbeat outlaw, all one word, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do that. We haven't raided
What
Offbeat
is
in a
it?
long
They're
time.
doing Elden Ring, Night Rain. Oh, and they're on a break right now, so
That's a good
It'd be
time to
nice
hop
to-
in either way.
it'd be nice to come back.
Yeah, he's playing some Night Rain. That'll be cool. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out. We'll see you next week at 8:30 as always. We love you, appreciate you, and we're gonna go say hey to Offbeat. Have a good night.
Bye.
Why?